Alright, we're live. Let me just change the scoreboard real quick. I've decided not to bother with a countdown because at the end of the day, there's no real need for it. I just wanted to get straight into it, honestly. So we're straight into it this time round. The angle's a little bit different. I'm just changing the scoreboard up, just changing a few things real quick. But yeah, probably in hindsight I should get this done before the start of the stream, but didn't bother. Spent the whole last hour and a bit, went to get dinner. Had barely anything to eat, so I got a pretty big dinner. Please tell me I set this to ultra low latency. I did. Okay. Alright, that's good then. You'd be very happy if you're an Eagles fan. So I'll stop watching it. Yeah, 18 points still was the final margin. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's their best performance. Top 3 performances this year. I'd say that, the North game, and the Collingwood game would be top 3. I'm just going to fix the lighting up a little bit as well. A few things I need to fix up on, but I've got time. So the lighting is a little bit dark. 62 in chat. Good to see. Alright, let's get the scoreboards all fixed up. I don't want anyone going, oh, the scores are different. Got that sorted. This will be the only game I stream this round. I'm not going to bother with tomorrow's game because that's probably going to be rubbish anyways. And I might instead just... Well, I'm going to go to my sister's footy game during the day, and I might potentially do that Goal King challenge with Mr. Saints fan later in the day. We'll see, though. I'm not 100% sure if that's happening, but I'm sure you'll ask for it in chat. What about Shannon? Of course, Shannon's in the Discord waiting room. Of course he is. When isn't he? When isn't he? I don't think I've done a GWS stream at all this year. Aside from the bloody Gold Coast game, which was a shocker. I can't believe I decided that was going to be a good game to stream. I got a bit unlucky though, because that could have been a good game, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. Yeah. Hopefully this is an exception though, and this can actually be a better game than the Gold Coast game. It's not really that hard to top. You're in the top 42 most fluent Spanish speakers in WA. And how so? How is that the case? You can't, considering that I haven't heard you speak a flick of Spanish before. Alright. If I click save, this should bloody pop up on screen real quick. And it has. Right, that's good. And we'll just get chat ready as well. Get a few more things sorted. Carmen es un maldito idiota. I know that idiota means idiot, but anyone really with a brain could realise that. It sounds exactly the same. And look exactly the same. As always, let's hit the likes up. We've got 6 minutes till the game starts. Let's hit the likes up. And get to 100 as quickly as possible. Preferably by the midway point of the first quarter. The Giants, yeah, imagine the final scores of this. Obviously, these are the scores of the last game I streamed. I just really haven't been bothered. CBA updating it before this game starts. Even though it probably should. It's a little bit more professional if I could do that. You've now lost 6 in a row v Port. We have had a shocking track record against Port as well, though. It's not just the Swans. Like, we haven't beaten them. We've only beaten them once since, like, 2011, I think it was. So, it's a bad track record. Really bad. Or I think 2012 we might have beaten them. I'm not too sure. G'day, Nick. How are we, mate? You're actually the most fluent Aboriginal speaker. How many languages do the Indigenous or the Aboriginals actually speak? Because I'm pretty sure many tribes speak their own bloody language, so there's like a heap that they actually all speak together. King Gold, appreciate it. 11 months. That's almost a record, I'd argue. Like, it's very close to it being a record for the longest time someone's been a member on the channel. I'm assuming you became a member on the first day that memberships were actually available, which would make sense. It's AFL Archie. Yeah, not going bad, Nick. Not going bad at all. So you know what I might do? Might do this. Gotta set up. I'm using an iPad to watch the game because my monitor, I've had enough of it. I've had enough of using it. What did AL say? You've been to 4 Sydney games, we've lost them all. You haven't been to a single Sydney win? Bloody hell, you should go to a Sydney game that's not in Adelaide for once. Potentially maybe one in actually Sydney, considering you actually support the bloody Swans. That's where we'll be going next week. Alright, let's put this up. I'm not too sure if this will work, because I've never used this iPad before. This case is so fidgety. It's like really fidgety. Going to the North game around 21. Whereabouts is that? Is that in Melbourne? Or Sydney? It would be in Melbourne. What else is I might go to that game actually. Potentially see you there. Well, let me have a look. What else? I'm not too sure. Yeah, you don't know the time slots yet. I think they're going to change it pretty soon. The rolling fixtures, have that updated fairly soon. The AL curse says go time. I don't know what he means by the AL curse, but sure. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to switch the webcam to this side. And I need to, what I will do as well, I need to fix up the lighting. So I'm going to turn on my other light. So if you've just joined us, how's everyone going? 3 minutes to go. So give me your tips for this game. It should be a belter. That's why I picked it. Well, that, and also it was one of the last options I had. I would have actually streamed the Thursday night game instead. But in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't go to that game because it wasn't the greatest game of footy margin-wise. It wasn't that close, but it was still pretty good atmosphere. Even though the crowd was still a disappointing 51k. That's a disappointing crowd in my opinion. 51,000 or 50,000. No, I think I'll just do these live reactions on my desk for the foreseeable future, unless it's like a Saints game. Because as enjoyable as the bed was, just to be staying in my bed and not have to leave, a little bit unprofessional. Alright. Does my dad have KO is the real question? No, he doesn't. I'll have to download it. These lights are really close. I'm just going to move them back a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to squint, and I don't want to squint. That's a little bit better, the distance. Your desk took some hits. I could imagine. Bloody hell. The fact that you only beat the Eagles by 3 goals is almost... I'd say almost, but it's not almost. But it's almost as bad as what we did against the Bombers. But I mean, we lost by 35, so at the end of the day, it's really not much of a difference. Third quarter was the most depressing footy you've ever watched the Swans play. Even worse than that game against the Hawks last year. Like, that was bad. But to be fair, that third quarter, you consider like 6 goals in a row. West Coast were very, very good in fairness. When are West Coast very, very good is the real question. Like, never. So I don't know what very, very good is for West Coast. Just moderately decent for an average side, or I don't know. Oh shit, I need to enter the Touch ID and I don't know what the password is. Oh, I got it right on my 3rd attempt. Sensational. Eagles play the Dons at Optus next week. That could be an interesting game, but I feel like if Essendon play like anywhere near the way they played against the Saints, they'll beat the Eagles fairly comfortably, I'd say. You would hope, or you would expect, if they play like they did against the Saints, like they were really good against us. I've got to close this app. I'll get Task Manager. There we go. All right, we're underway. Let me just quickly get up on KO. You're very excited for me doing the footy tip. Yeah, Shaun, can you let me know what time that suits you? Because we've got to get it filmed before Tuesday. Who did I tip? I tipped the Giants in this one. But my big call was for there to be 10 or more lead changes. But I'll be honest, it probably won't happen. Because you don't usually see many lead changes anymore in footy. Like, I can't remember the last game where there were 10 or more lead changes in a single game of footy. So it probably won't happen, but it'd be nice if we saw a really close game where the lead changes, the lead sways every quarter to both sides. Alright.
During the week, all Australian from last year, they'll be excited about.
Turn it down a little bit. There we go. That's actually not a terrible setup. Just fix up the timer as well. Oh, yeah, I genuinely rate the Giants. Well, not rate as in like I think they're a good side, but I think they'll be alright the next 10 weeks this season. What time? Yeah, but give me an actual date as well, not just time. I definitely don't have exams. Do I have arms? Yes, mate. Power gets the upset win. Yeah, I'm thankful for that, Fletch. I got the tip right. I got a good tip right. The Swans get a loss, which is good for our sakes. So it's going to be very, very important the next week for both sides between the Swans and the Saints. It'll make things a lot more important after both sides lost in poor fashion, particularly us. It's a bit shit though, the quality. I don't know how to change it. Sure, there's an option to change KO quality. How is it so poor? I'm watching this in like not even standard definition. Must win for both sides of Sportsnut. This one or the Swans game. Obviously, the Swans Saints game is a must win. Whoever loses that one is in serious doubt of missing the 8. But this one's a must win for the Dogs, particularly. Like the Giants, they can play with a bit of freedom in a way because they know they're not going to make the final. So if they lose, it's not that big of a deal. That's a pretty good question. The last time we beat the Swans at the SCG. That's actually a very good question. I don't know. I don't remember the last time we beat the Swans at the SCG. Here we go for the Dogs. First inside 50 that I've actually seen. And Waitman. Viewing options. Where do you find viewing options? Oh, there we go. Oh, quality options. Yeah, and I've set it to HD and it's done nothing. Which is a bit... What would SD be? The difference between standard definition is actually higher quality than HD, which is fucking hilarious. So Waitman kicks the Dogs first and the first of the game. Which is a good start for him because he's been a little bit quiet in recent weeks. I'm just going to have it standard definition. Honestly, I know the quality's not as good, but it's better than the HD definition, or so-called HD. Tips haven't been great. No one's gotten great tips I wouldn't have imagined. Like, no one, I'm assuming, tipped the Bombers. And it was pretty 50-50 between Carlton and Richmond as... It's crashed. It's much easier when I stream on my TV, but the just setting up the setup from one area to another takes too much time. Shannon, give me a date and time. 1 and 4 says UCAT. Yeah, I'm 2 for 4, which isn't as bad, obviously, but it's still pretty average. I was pretty happy though with my port tip. Yeah, that's not a bad tip, AFL Legend, Richmond. I probably should have gone Richmond, but yeah, I just had a feeling the Blues would have a good game. They just started terribly, that's why they lost it. How do you forget that you got Port UCAT? Oh, I forgot about the live disposal updates. But that's a handy stat. Dale with the most touches in 3. And English almost with a climb. Jesus, 0 and 4. I think that's a fake account. That's like a Disney Channel. Lesser Flog. I thought that was Lesser Dog, unless he changed his name willingly. Because there's no way you would have tipped the Eagles. He's got hope, this guy, Peter Riccardi. I remember in his first season, his first game, he kicked like 4 goals, and people thought he was going to be a star. Quality's gone terrible. KO or the actual OBS? Probably OBS, considering that. And now it's a bit better. Shorty's left nut. Saints Blues Elim final, Blues by 32. Honestly, I'd probably take that if we just make the finals. Like that'll be good enough at this rate. Like obviously a top 4 spot a couple of weeks ago would have been really nice, but that's not going to happen anymore. Simple as that. Oh, is it Peter? Oh fuck, Josh Riccardi. Peter Riccardi was a former footballer, wasn't he? Pretty sure. Yeah, he was. I don't know why I said. Well, I do know why I said Peter, because he was a former Geelong player. Oh fucking hell! I meant Josh Riccardi, obviously. Last night's stream was okay, but I didn't really gain much out of it. I would have got my vlog out a lot earlier if I didn't stream the game. Sorry if I didn't do that punishment stream afterwards. And it was a bit annoying because I got back so late from the footy because the trains kept delaying every 3rd station by 2 or 3 minutes. So I had to get UCAT to schedule the stream and make me the thumbnail. So it wasn't that good of a stream, honestly. Like it got like 130 at the start and then it just died down. I'm glad I ended it as soon as I woke up. Yeah, you'd be impressed with the way the Bombers played. Very unsurprising with the way they've been playing this season. Well, that looks like it could have been a free kick to Dunkley. I haven't watched many Giants games this year because they've been irrelevant. Like, they've been very irrelevant, the Giants, this year. They're an irrelevant team. No one has much of an opinion on the Giants because they don't have a fan base, really. But yeah, they've just been significantly irrelevant this year. Hacking for ending the stream as soon as you want. How's that hacky? It's an overnight stream. Well, why should I stream when I wake up as well? Like, that was overnight. That's sort of what you expect from an overnight stream. Stream me sleep. And the stream to start of the night, end in the morning. That's what it was. I just couldn't be fucked going on. And that's why I won't be streaming after the game tonight as well. Because I've had too many late night streams that I've just been getting sick of. And I don't want to lose the enjoyment of the late night streams. Because we'll start losing the enjoyment of the late night streams if I just continue doing them every other day. Oh, I'll bet the score is 2-7. They're not in centre. We'll have to have him a little bit more centred. Giants have like 5,000 actual fans. Yeah, the crowd again, pretty disappointing. Like, it looks like there are more Dogs fans than Giants fans. Because Giants don't really have any fans. Like, the only Giants fans I know are like 9-year-old kids who only pick GWS because their other family members don't care about footy. Because obviously, it's only been in the Giants have only been in the competition for 10 years. Like, there's no one in the top stand and barely anyone in the bottom stand. I don't think there's more than 10k at the crowd at the ground. I reckon there's probably 8,000. Devon Pike, yeah, one of the few GWS fans I know. Shazo, I think one of the other people in the AFL community who supports GWS, and there are a few other people, but not many. Like, if I did a video where I got the most subscribed AFL YouTuber for every team, who would I get for GWS? I'd literally have to get like Chazo, which would he would literally be a fish out of water if he was in that video. Good Mark Waitman, he started well. It's for his second. Bloody Chazo amongst the likes of Caden McDonald, Rolls Macca, Druzy. I wonder when Josh Bruce is coming back. It might be next week or the week after because I saw him playing the VFL. Essendon don't even have a fan channel. They should have a fan channel. Bloody Sammy should start up a fan channel for the Bombers. And good kick. Waitman kicks 2 goals to start off the game. 64 likes. Just fucking hit that like button, guys. Just hit it. Oh yeah, that's actually annoying. Bruce will be back when we play him. I reckon we lose to the Dogs. I feel like the Dogs might have a late surge this season and make the finals. But I'd be supporting the Giants here. I don't want to make the finals. I don't want them to have a chance. You'd really like to do free a fan channel, but I don't know if... Yeah, exactly. There's probably no point. You'd have to do it as a standalone channel. Like Blue Abroad, that's all we focus on, Blue Abroad. Swoop Luke only has Swoop Luke. You can't have a UCAT channel and a separate fan channel. I know Rolls Macca has a City channel that he's made recently, but it's not like he invests that much time into it. It's just a preview and review, and that's about it. Which is it's a good idea, because I'm sure there'll be enough people that want to see a Swans Fan TV channel. Yeah, Fan TV channel. Although it's not called that, I think it's called the Bloods. Kelly outside 50. Who's there? Green. Hear the whistle. Is that a free kick? I hear a lot of the crowd cheering, but that could be Bulldogs fans, considering that the Dogs seem to be outnumbering the Giants in the crowd department. But it will be a free kick to GWS. So, certain goal. And the Giants get there first. Very important goal for the Giants to keep in touch. Yep, Taylor Duray that is. I don't know what exactly he's done. Looks like maybe an ankle or a... Yeah, it looks like an ankle or a foot injury. He's limping off badly. He's probably going to be out for the rest of the game. AL says, run home, you have North, Essendon, Adelaide and GWS, which should all be wins. You should win at least 1 or 2 of St Kilda, Collingwood, Bulldogs at home, and probably lose to Freo and Saints away. I don't know. I don't know if you'll lose against us away. I feel like any side can beat us in Marvel after the shit we put up last week. Or last night. So, yeah, looking at that, I don't think you've got too much of an issue of missing out on finals. Even if you lose to us next week, like, you've still got, again, as I said before, North, Essendon, Adelaide, and GWS. But I don't know. I wouldn't take GWS lightly. They always play well against you, even if they're shit. And Riley West takes a strong mark in front of Himmelberg. UCAT could just do what McCleary does and upload fan cams. You'd want a standalone channel though. You don't want to have fan cams uploaded on the UCAT channel every week because not everyone gives a shit about Freo. So it'd sort of be out of place if you upload that sort of stuff. Like, it's a good idea, maybe once in a while, but not every week. I'd have a separate channel for that, so the people who want to just see Freo fan TVs can, you know, watch that on the Freo channel. But again, I'm not that sort of outgoing person either, so I probably couldn't do what McCleary does. Like, he does it very well. Giants might be easy, but yeah, you should win. I tipped the Giants to beat you round 1, and I got that wrong, so you did in round 1, you probably should do it again. I'm going for GWS, the 2 Aussies.
You can see Lochman Gaming is warming up on the sidelines. We just watched Taylor Duray walk downstairs with the trainers, sadly, with that right knee complaint.
Right, so it looks like McNeil's going to come on the ground very soon. That's the mini sub. Giants are shit. Sydney will crush them. Yeah, Giants have been shit this year, but I don't know. I just feel like GWS will make a late surge. Not make the finals, but maybe finish 13th or 12th. They'll make a late surge, in my opinion. But maybe everyone's just overrating them because of their 2 big wins against North and West Coast. But they're playing with just a bit more energy and run than they have been the first 10 weeks when they had Simpson as their coach. Cameron. It seems like they've improved and they've taken bolder risks with their the game plan, like pushing Himmelberg down back, and I think putting Keneally on the midfield and other moves like that. They seem like they've improved. So it's Riccardi again. I think Richmond make the 8. I was going to say, I thought the top 7 was locked in those positions in any order. And what I meant by that is that if a side out of Richmond, Bulldogs, Gold Coast, all those contending for the 8, the highest they're going to finish is 8th. But now I could see Richmond finishing as high as 5th if they keep banking these wins. So I think Richmond are almost a lock for the 8. I don't think lock just yet, but they've got a fairly easy draw. That's a... Oh, almost. He had enough of that, Toby Green. They're going to pay it, though. One umpire paid out of bounds, the other paid a mark. It's crazy that the Pies are 8 and 5 and out of the 8. Yeah, I know. It just goes to show how top-heavy the 8 is this season. It's because of West Coast and North Melbourne. That's the reason. Because of the fact that they've only got 1 win each. Every other side are getting wins against those sides, which is why it's going to be more difficult to make the 8 this year. More wins are required. Toby Green kicks his 2nd goal. It's the Toby Green and Cody Waitman show so far. Yeah, it goes to show how shit the bottom 4 is. And how shit we are to lose to a bottom 4 side in Essendon. But maybe Essendon will turn things around after the mid-season point of the year and potentially get a few wins. You never know if they play like that again. Well, they probably won't. They'll probably be a one-off for the year, I'd say. That's probably their best game that they'll play all year. And hopefully our worst game we play all year. These Lions, Free Cats, Blues, Swans, Tigers, Saints. Glad you've still kept the Saints in. If we beat Sydney next week, I still wouldn't say lock for the finals, but I think finals, you know, will probably be more likely to occur. Green is going to be very dangerous in this game. He's already kicked 2. Went up for an early fly. Marco, did you enjoy your time out? What a dickhead. Like, honestly, what did you expect was going to happen? Especially spamming it as well. Even if you just said it once, I'd still probably get rid of your message. And wait, man, there's another one. He's going to kick 3. And it's not even close to being finished the first quarter. Yeah, I probably will do mid-season predictions next week. Just watch the vlog. It's good to see. If you haven't watched the vlog, go and do that when you can. It was a bit of a weird time to upload it because it was in the middle of 2 games of footy, and I never like uploading anything when the footy's on because it significantly affects the video. Waitman kicks his 3rd. Yeah, it affects the video. It's actually quite annoying. But it's doing okay. I still think it'll get the views that it deserves, but just right now people are watching other games.
We've seen some really good ball use already at the start of this game, getting it into some one-on-ones quickly, but you said it during the...
I got a stupid comment that I'm going to reply to real quick.
So this is where he knows he's got to go back there and make a contest. So he puts his body on the line, but then the vision and then the execution of the skill. One end of the ground to the other.
Some people can comment the most stupid shit.
West has one. He set up Waitman's 3rd green. Both goals for the Giants. English takes a little off the kick. Hard for McComb in the end. Trelaw tries to work his way through. Couldn't get through. Ball spilled. Jacob Ware looks to the umpire, hoping for a hold in the ball. Not coming. Bruce holds English out. English clever enough to get a tap to it. Green. Amongst all of that, now Josh Kelly.
Drew? Yeah, just to reiterate, the medical sub has been...
Did you keep going long after I went to bed? You went to bed at 3:30, I think it was. I was awake for another 40 minutes and I went to bed. And then I pretty much ended the stream straight after I woke up because there was no need to continue, really. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like, one of the very few positives that comes out of a huge loss, that you're going to get a lot of views out of a vlog, but it hasn't really done that well compared to what I expected. But again, it's just the time I upload it. It'll eventually hit its peak. Very early on, AFL Legend, you said the same thing, I think, against the Cats and the Dogs, when you said you tipped the Cats, even though the Cats ultimately won, but the Dogs, yeah, fought back quite well, actually. So that's Bulldogs' 5th goal. Huge start for the Dogs. Fast start. There's still 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Chat thought you died. Yeah, I watched that back. I don't know if they were being serious, but there's probably that one kid who was actually being serious and actually thought I died. Like, mate, so many people sleep through their alarm. The alarm wasn't even that loud. But that's actually a little bit concerning, because if that's the case, I can actually sleep through alarms. Then what if I set an alarm for something much more important and I miss it? That's actually a little bit worrying if I'm going to be doing that. Because it was 23 minutes after the alarm was first set off that I actually woke up. Yeah, I know the like counts on the top is wrong, but I can't be asked changing it right now. I'll change it probably at quarter time.
He's got a couple now, Wes. Set one up, taking marks, looking dangerous. Bulldogs out to the game.
How many Bulldogs fans and GWS fans are at the stadium? I don't know. Yeah, actually, to be fair, there are probably more Giants fans. I can hear them a lot more on TV, but like still, there aren't many. Maybe 5,000 GWS fans, 2,000 Bulldogs fans. I don't think the crowd's anywhere over 10k. Here's a chance for Green for his 3rd. Oh, almost. No delivery. I had a pretty big dinner. I had a burger and pizza. Don't often combine the two together, but I did. So I'm not going to have anything else. It's a bit of a rip-off delivery. Plus, it's not the greatest food experience when you're ordering something through Uber Eats because you get it all cold and shitty. Grown again. He's been super dangerous. Almost a free kick. The Dogs will move it out. Put Grant on the dribble file. Yeah, that's if bloody Chief still does the dribble files, but he stopped with the dribble kicks on bounce, which is a little bit unfortunate because that was one of the best parts of bounce, the dribble kicks. First half shootout. Yeah, but it hasn't really been a shootout. Like, if 7 goals is considered a shootout for the first quarter, that's pretty poor. Right. Should be I was going to say should be a GWS defensive job, but it isn't. Another goal for the Dogs. They kicked 6. That was poor defensive work from the Giants. They let him out the back. They had too many plays jumping up for the ball. Should have had a couple staying down ground level. Poor defense and sports night. Yeah, it was. Why can't the Saints do that whenever we go inside 50? Like, whenever we go inside 50 and the ball goes to ground, there's no one there. And it's so bloody annoying because it's like, we're our small forwards. Isn't that what they're meant to be doing? Crumbing the pack? But they're just unsighted. Don't know where they are at the time of the pack, but... Would you rather have to go to bowling with Xavier and Sammy every day for a month or go to every Giants game for a year, travel paid for? It's a good question. I'd probably go the bowling with Xavier. Because it'd be, yeah, obviously good going to all these in-state games, but I'll be missing out on Saints games ultimately, and it's not worth it. Because I'm sure there'll be a few games that clash with the Giants games I go to. Like, I'm sure there'd be times where I'd be able to go to both games, like GWS and St Kilda, but still. I'd do the first one. It wasn't that bad going bowling with Xavier and Sammy. Could have been worse. In fact, I was expecting it to be worse. And that's a mark. Hogan, can he do something today? Can he actually do something significant? I don't know why you said sorry, mate. Like, it's just so stupid why he did that. You should say sorry to yourself, not to me. Bit of an interesting goal kicking run up, but that's a good goal. So there we go. The Giants kick their third. It's sort of a shootout. I guess Sportsnut's right. Already 9 goals. Still 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Why didn't you do that when you were with us? Yeah, but let's be real. Hogan, he's not really done much ever since he's left the D's. Did nothing at Freo. He's done nothing at the Giants. Yeah, fairly high scoring. 9 goals. I guess for today's standards, it's high scoring. It probably would be considered high scoring even in early 2000s. We're on 90 likes. Let's get 10 more for 100. We've been stuck on the 90 mark for a while. Can Port make the 8? Yeah, they can, but it's still going to be tough. But it was a very important win. And they looked pretty good with the way they played the power. They looked like they actually had some intent with the way they played. What is this? Why is the audio just cut off completely? I feel like every time I use KO, there's always a new problem that arises. Fucking... Now I've got to set the quality. There we go. Oh, another crummer. There could be another goal for the Dogs. Jeez, every time they go inside 50, they kick a goal. Didn't you go on a school day too? Like, surely someone hasn't found the only other 15-year-old that doesn't go to school in Victoria. No, apparently she had her last day of school or a day off. Like, she actually goes to school. And plus, we went at 4 anyway, so she could have gone to school that day for all I know. I'm not too sure. Because when we were there was actually a lot of people, a lot of like primary school kids, like prep school kids at the bowling. It was probably a birthday party, a few birthday parties at the time. That would make the most sense because I saw a few kids with birthday hats. Green, with another shot on goal, has kicked his third. Wow, I can't remember the last time I saw this where in the first quarter, one player has kicked 3 goals in one team and the other player has kicked 3 goals from the other team. It is for sure a shootout, 4-3 to 6-1. Feel like I might have picked a good game to stream. It's been entertaining so far, that's for sure. 3 in a row wins after a bias's go time. Yeah, you beat West Coast by 18. I wouldn't be celebrating. I want to go on the Geelong Instagram account to see what they're saying about the game, because they'll be pretty pissed off. Like, they were expecting a 10-goal plus win, I reckon. This could be another one. Huge snap. High snap. It won't be a goal. Surely not. It'll be covered by Keith. O'Brien. Oh, that looked like it could have been deliberate. He had another opportunity. But that'll be a point. Give the top 5 of the comment right now, Shannon. Yeah, give us the top 5. Probably going to put him on the spot here with the question. Liberatore drops an easy mark.
70 seconds before quarter time. Been an interesting first term. Waitman kicked the first 2, then Green, then West, then Green again. Waitman again, then West again, then Williams, and the last 2 to the Giants. Hogan and then Green with his third. Tom Green to Cornelio. Cornelio just bursts away. Happy to concede a little ground before kicking around the corner.
So 1 minute left. Can the Giants kick a late one? They're applying lots of pressure here. Free kick. Ball up. Oh, for fuck's sakes, we actually might not get 100 after we were on track well and truly earlier in this quarter. We need 5 more to go and the viewers are dropping. It's not a sight to be, yeah, happy about. Oh, what was that? Here's a go. Last chance for the Giants. Goes for the corridor. That's a good kick. Where's Green? Hogan and Green. They're both combining here. Keith. Dale. Good knock on. Out of bounds. 19 seconds. Jeez. It'll be a tight race to see if we get 100 likes before the end of the quarter. There's 18 seconds left. There's 98 on the like count. Yeah, that'll be a huge game, Nick. We're on 99 now. 18 seconds, 17. Where's Green? No one's on him. He's going to find some space here and kick a goal. You reckon 23 is going to be fire? Yeah, everything's going to be on the line. Cornelio kicks a goal. The Dogs would be pretty pissed off with that. Like, whenever you concede a goal very late in the quarter, that's always frustrating. And that is 11 goals in the first quarter. So, I guess I'll take back what I said about it not necessarily being a shootout. This is for sure a shootout so far. Good to see. Good to see. And I'll be back real quick. Trend continues for times I've had a runny nose on a stream. This is another one. After I've been fine all day. Then we got you guys the game that I'm... Yeah, so tough run for the Blues. Tough run for the Saints as well. The score is currently on track to hit 148, 136 Bulldogs win. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't be bad for the stream, although hopefully it's the Giants that do prevail at the end of the day, but I'll probably take that over a shitty Giants win. A very, very high scoring thriller like that. So quarter time, 35-minute quarter that was. And bloody Waitman and Green are both on track to kick 12. Imagine 2 players kick 12 in one game. That's what I want to know. Has there ever been a time where 2 players have kicked 10 or more goals in a game of footy? You still haven't been put in the group chat that I got a spare ticket. No, Sammy already bought tickets, Will. I thought you were giving your spare ticket to Nick, unless you've got an extra spare ticket. I'd ask maybe... Well, apparently bloody Sammy claims he's got 9. But Will, you got to get there very early. Like, try and get there at like 6:15, because how are we going to get everyone to fit in one aisle? Nick's not coming for the Freo game. Oh, the Freo. Oh, I read the St Kilda game. Yeah, shit. When's that? That's next week. Yeah, I won't be going to that. Yeah, you wouldn't want Sammy to come with you. Saints chance for finals, Marco. Well, if we lose next week, which we'll probably lose, I reckon we're 50-50 chance. If not, less than a 50-50 chance. It's getting pretty concerning now. Our top 4 chances are pretty much all gone, unless we like win all games bar 1 or 2. We need to beat Geelong away, Sydney away. Beat one of those 2 sides away. That'll help. And if we can win at least 2 of our 4 tough games against top 8 sides at Marvel, like Brisbane, Sydney, Carlton, Freo, and then also the Dogs, that's going to be a tough one. So at least win 3 of those. I'm giving the spare Saints ticket to Nick. Yeah, I know that. Geelong were that good today, says the 2 Aussies. Yeah, they were that good. They were just so good. Alright, we'll fix that like glitch. Oh, it's not a glitch, it's just me being lazy, honestly. Go watch the vlog if you haven't already. What's it on in terms of views? What is that at 10? 5. It's just done okay. Which is essentially how every video that I've put out over the last couple of weeks has performed. They've just all been okay. No major standout videos. Alright, so I'll do that.
Yeah, that should do it.
Do that. It's a little bit annoying considering that it is a 3-point margin, but there hasn't been a single lead change. Or maybe just the one. Like, I need to get a big call correct here, otherwise I'm not going to get any. Let alone 2. Yeah, okay, actually, the Giants got the first score, so technically there's been 1 lead change. So there we go, that's something. Let's hope that the Giants kick the next goal and it can just be a bit of a shootout. Because they're the best sort of games to watch. Shootouts where, you know, there are just multiple lead changes. One team picks a goal, the next team picks a goal straight away. And it just repeats from there. Alright, I've got a link for the views. And we'll chuck subs up because I think we'll have a sub goal of 18.6k, I reckon. We're like 34 away. I think that's definitely a chance. It's definitely a chance.
Fantastic. Plenty happening. I'm looking forward to trying and get your approval.
I don't actually remember what the big calls are. Who do you play footy for, says Marco? I don't play footy anymore.
12 disposals, 5 clearances, 4 scoring involvements. He's been magnificent, and that's why they've been able to get 20 to 10 inside 50s. They've been able to dominate field position, Captain.
UCAT fact, Port Adelaide's win today was their first win without Robbie Gray or Travis Boak since 2008 round 16. I didn't even know that, and I watched the game, so I would have assumed they would have actually mentioned it on the coverage. Yeah, give us some more UCAT facts, why not? Who am I tipping next week? Port v Gold Coast. Probably Port because it's at Adelaide Oval, and they've got still a final spot to play for, and also they always beat the Suns. Like, just always. Like, they haven't lost against the Suns since the first ever game they played against each other, which was actually Gold Coast's first win in their history. So, yeah, I'd go the power, but I could see it at Gold Coast upset. I want to sort of see how they play against the Crows. If they, again, demolish the Crows, then, yeah, they've got every chance. But I'll probably go the power just because it's at home. I actually saw that on AFL Central. Please tell me you haven't just stolen all these stats from AFL Central. Let me have a look if they've actually mentioned the Port one. Otherwise, that's pretty poor.
It doesn't look great. Hopefully it's, it's a medial ligament type injury as opposed to an ACL.
I don't see the Port Adelaide stat being on AFL Central, so I guess maybe not that one. But the Rhett Vazo one was. 75 in chat, 107 likes. Let's get a live sub count. Quickly just get the timer up.
Exciting first quarter, 11 goals. And a bit of everything. Cal Ward sends the Giants into attack first. Flicked over by the
Let's get GWS to get the first goal here for my big call.
ripped up by Joe Hannison. A little bit of a smile there.
Big call
Highly skilled
is definitely on the line here because I don't think I've got one yet correct. And I got to get 2 correct this round. Someone can please tell me what they are.
Cody Wakeman kicked 3 in the first quarter.
Remember, I'm doing the tips. Yeah, I know. I actually reminded you about it.
Scott out the back. West was
Rather than you reminding me about it. Here's a chance for Riley West. Snap. Quick snap.
towards the goal square. Northy
But yeah, out of bounds.
probably not a bad result for the Bulldogs.
GWS have been quite high scoring their past few weeks. Already, they've scored 34 points. The week before, they've scored 102. Then, the game they played before that, they scored 100. No, they scored 96. And then before that, they scored 138 against the Eagles. And they've been quite high scoring as well, defensively, if that makes any sense. Like, they conceded high scores as well. So, yeah, I guess it makes sense why so far been a shootout. They sat on the footy last night. Well, I'm sure they did say it on the footy. I don't think UCAT's actually gone out of his way to find out when the last 3 times the AFL debut people who started their careers have all worn the number 42. The last 3 AFL debutants have all worn number 42. There you go. Like, I'm sure UCAT did just find that out of his ass. He would have just seen it said somewhere. Fuck you, KO, you piece of shit. Seriously, they upped the price for K, but they've lowered the quality, it seems. Why is my sister watching Love Island on this iPad? It's not even fucking her iPad. O'Reilly fact, Essendon were 1-3-1 in 1993 and wanted to win the premiership. Wow. 1 win after 5 games. But still winning the flag. That gives sides hope, I guess, if you start poorly, that you could still potentially make something out of the season, potentially even win the flag. Have you seen the next round's fixture? It's going to be amazing. I have. Hopefully that means the tips video does well. Oh, it's going to be really challenging tipping for round 15 because there are so many 50-50 clashes. I'll try and watch as many games as possible next week as well, but it'll be a little bit more difficult considering I'll be in Sydney, so I don't know where I'll be watching all these games. Plus, the people I'll be going to City with fucking don't care about footy that much, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. So they probably won't want to go to a pub and watch the game. Alright, let's see if we get 18.6k subs. Probably not, but you never know. We need 35 in 3 quarters. Yeah, there's definitely a chance. What the fuck? What is up with this live sub count? There are 2. Come on, Ward. I want the scoring to continue. I don't want it to just slow down. That's boring. There we go. It's up on screen, so go chuck a sub if you haven't already, but I'm assuming everyone here already has. But if not, and you want to chat, I'm going to set this to subscribers only mode, so I can potentially get a few more extra subscribers. There you go. Alright, set to subs only mode. We'll go minimum subscriber time. We won't do 5 minutes. That's a bit too long. We'll go any duration. Maybe for like 5 minutes we'll have a period where members can only message. Maybe at 3/4 time we'll do that. Members can only send messages to see if we get any extra memberships for whatever reason. Or just to test it out. Give the members a bit of a reward. Alright, we've set it. Did you know Dustin Fletcher is Essence Games record holder with 71 goals, 50 behinds? Well, I definitely knew he was Essence Games record holder. Didn't know exactly how many goals he kicked, but there you go. Still no goal in this second quarter. There's been 4 minutes played already. Yeah, it's been annoying, Sports Nut, and I feel like it'll probably dry out. It's a similar start to GWS v Brisbane. High scoring first quarter, very slow second quarter. These UCAT facts, they're getting worse and worse as they progress. Patrick Cripps was the 80th person to play 150 plus VFL AFL games for Cohen. The only one of the 80 not to have played in at least one final in those first 150 games. I knew he hasn't played a final yet, but I didn't know the first one, so there you go. There you go. A fact that literally no one asked for. Happening against Bulldogs Port. I don't recall it being a high scoring first quarter though. Waitman for another mark and he has it shot for his 4th goal. Huge. He did something similar against North. UCAT would remember because it was at the game. He kicked like 3 or 4 in the first quarter alone. Waitman. But then he just slowed down.
Well, that's what you're going to do when you're feeling good. If you kick 3 in the first quarter, this is exactly what you should do. You go on with it. Your confidence should be up.
Can Waitman kick 6 goals? Of course he can. He's already kicked 3. Will he kick 6 goals? If he kicks this, yeah, I'll predict him to kick like 6 or 7. He'll be on. And that's his 4th. Wow. Cody Waitman, what a start. 4 goals. Yeah, you kicked the last 3 goals of that quarter as well. Incredible. So Waitman's kicked 4, Green's kicked 3. We could have a few, big bags in this game. We could see a few big bags of goals. West Coast have had 45 players play a game for them in 2022. Jesus, that's obviously a record this year, but it's probably a record for any side in the last 15 years. I can't remember the last time that's happened. Maybe when Gold Coast and GWS first were in the league potentially, but other than that, I don't know. when that was last broken.
2019 draft is
Yes, scoring has dried up a little bit in this quarter, but hopefully that Waitman goal can kickstart things back again and the scoring can continue to flow on. Hagen hasn't had a disposal. Is Hagen playing? I haven't seen him on the ground if he is. He's been a dud so far, but I mean, key forwards always take a bit extra time to develop, but I guess for a number 1 draft pick, he's been quite underwhelming. There you go, that's another goal. So 15 minutes to Jesse Hogan will kick a second. I'll already tally up the scores. So we'll get a quick response from the Giants and another goal to continue the scoring. What was that 54? I'm not too sure, but oh well. Who really cares? That makes it goal number 13 for the game. Well, I didn't see Hagen at all on the field. I don't think he is playing, but if he is playing, he literally has done everything in his power to not even get shown on the broadcast. Like, I don't know if he is playing, why I haven't seen him. Like, it's not like I've seen him, but I just haven't seen him touch the ball. I don't think he's playing Sports Nut. He is. No, he is actually playing. And he's not the medical sub. That was Lochman McNeil. I haven't bloody seen him at all. And it's not that, it shouldn't be that hard to see him as well. Like, he's a forward. You'd be the target up. Is Norton playing is my other question. Yeah, shit, he's not. Oh, no, he is, but he hasn't touched the ball. It's all been bloody Waitman. Like, you'd think if you see the scoring, already 7 goals for the Dogs, Norton or Hagen would have been on the scoring sheet, but not so far. He's camera shy. He must be camera shy. He's doing everything in his power not to be shown on the TV. Piss off, KO. I much prefer just watching on TV. It's so much easier. There's Bond. There's Richards. There's Waitman. I want to kick it 5th. Get it to Waitman again. Scott. Waitman. Norton. I get the two confused, not because they look the same, because they sort of sound the same. Waitman, Norton, it ends in N. Maybe not. Still haven't seen Hagen. He must be on the bench. Like, they must be doing something to him because he hasn't been on the ground, I don't think, at all. So on the line, as we were talking about, Northy kicks a goal, and that's their 8th of the game. False fact from King Gold. Alright, for those who have any part of this question, who makes better clips? Who has a better clips channel? King Gold or Graz? Put in chat. I'll make my first vote and go Graz still. Although he has been a little bit slack lately with the clips that he's been uploading. Apparently Will's uploaded a clip as well. Yeah, right, you were meant to upload one, so let's have a look. Shall we see?
If you can hear she's got
Oh, yeah, right. That's a good one to pick as well. I was going to consider uploading that myself. Green for his 4th. No, but it would have been good to see him kick that. Graz. I don't think I need to make a poll. You can't look at all the votes for Graz. Only one person so far has voted King Gold. So there you go. That's proof in the pudding there, King Gold. Your clips channel is shit. You get no mention in both channels. Well, that's because you're not as relevant, Go Time. Maybe more videos and you might get more mentions. And another mark for Norton. So he's starting to get back into the game. Getting himself into the game. He's shot on goal for his 2nd. The vote for whoever the better of the two clips channels are. And obviously they're all going Graz because he makes better chats. better clips. I only read chats because of what King Gold said. Because the chat is 13 and likes baby clips. The thing is though, majority of the clips that both you guys upload are identical. Whenever I do something stupid, as Norton kicks his second, whenever I do something stupid on stream, uploads get put on their channels immediately, which is funny. But it's always the same crap. But guys, I don't know, he just finds better clips. And the quality of the clips are better. Such a high quality game of footy. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, both sides are free flowing, getting the ball down inside 50 quickly and using the ball inside 50 as well, finding targets. That was a good kick to Norton, good lead, good take. Yeah, I agree that your clips channel has been uploading more lately, as someone tells me to fix the scoreboard. Alright, apologies for the 1 point that I forgot about. And again, the Dogs through the middle. Bontempelli. And Jamara, that's the first I've seen of him all game. He's obviously not that camera shy. And he finds Norton. After literally not knowing if he was playing or not, he's going to kick 3 goals in a matter of minutes. Good mark though from Eagle Hagen. A good kick. Who do you think's going to win? Probably Bulldogs so far. They've been the better side. But GWS has been pretty good as well, but Bulldogs have just been using it better. Been very efficient. 9 goals, 1. Kicks this, and they'll be 10-1. And he's hit the post. A bit unfortunate there. I probably should have just kept the scores how it was. I shouldn't have put it from 56 to 55. Or you're tipping the goods. Well, you're tipping this round surely hasn't been that good for you. Overall, there we go. Trelaw. It was touched anyway. When Bruce comes back, so will the Dogs. Yeah, he'll help a lot. Just take the weight off Norton. He won't be as big of a focus in the forward line because there'll be another key forward up there to help him out. Yeah, true, guys. He probably uploads too much. He doesn't filter out the shit clips. He just uploads whatever he feels like. Yeah, Bruce will be back pretty soon. He'll be back before the Saints game. I know that for a fact. Which is unlucky. To be fair, you do raise a good point. I don't know why Kraz uploaded that. Scary Spider. But that was a while ago. I didn't upload that recently, but still, that was pretty stupid. Because I actually... I don't know if excited's the word, but I get quite intrigued to see what Graz uploads when I see him in my sub feed. And when I saw that, I was pretty pissed off. Graz hasn't uploaded for 14 days. Wow. I don't really care that Kev's streaming, to be honest. Like, good on him. Yeah, I saw the tipsters were like 22% Port, 78% Sydney. So, that's why I'm pretty happy with the Port tip. Go Tom. If you're 3 for 4, that's a very good start. Because again, Carlton Richmond, most people would Carlton. Yeah, the Dogs are spraying a few shots here. Watch them like finish the game on like 12 goals, 16. Like this is sort of similar to Sydney. They were very accurate to start the game off, then they kick like 9 points in a row. The Dogs have kicked 3 in a row here. I just want to see Waitman and Green get goals. Here's a chance for Green to get a goal. He won't get a goal because there'll be plays there. And one of them is Hogan. He's going to kick his 3rd. This is a strong start for Jesse Hogan. Alright, how about we do a clip showdown. Whoever can upload this clip hit this clip quicker, I'll do something really stupid, just so a clip can be made out of it. But I'd probably like a bit of context. We'll do it after this Jesse Hogan goal. And then whoever can upload it quicker out of the two people, that's who is the better of the two clips channels. So it's a bit of a clip showdown. Tough luck if you're unable to upload a clip. You should be ready at all stages. So should kick this, and he has. So that's a good goal for the Giants. Pretty important goal because they were under the pump a little bit, the Giants. 10 points now. We'll do the clip showdown. So I'll do something stupid. Not so, like that stupid, but fairly stupid. Something that would be probably worthy of a King Gold clip. What should I do? That's a really good question. Any suggestions of what I should do? I guess I don't have to do anything too silly, but the funnier the better. How about I just I'll pour a glass of water on my head. How about that? Simple and sweet. Alright, clip showdown. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it anyways. I heavily regret that decision. Alright, clip showdown. I've given myself a mini shower. Who can upload that the quickest? We'll set this back up and we'll just let it dry. It was cold water. It wasn't like freezing water, but it wasn't hot or anything. It wasn't warm. Hey, I found it pretty fortunate that I've got a bloody rain jacket on. I forgot that I have this rain jacket on, so that helps the cause. It's not as bad. And Ugle-Hagan, no, that was Liberatore. And out of bounds. The sound. It was a pretty satisfying sound, to be fair. Yeah, we do have carpeted floors, but it's not like we're pouring a soft drink on the floor. Water dries on carpet as well, so it's not that bad. Wow. AFL Community Clips has already uploaded it. But again, like, what's this shitty quality? Why are you not uploading it in full resolution? Like, why is the quality always like this? But you were very quick on that one, so I'll give you a like. Maybe Graz just given up uploading clips. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what's with Graz as of late. I don't know who that was because the KO crashed again. It's becoming a little bit concerning here from KO. Very, yeah, frustrating. Here we go. Here's a chance for the Giants through the middle of the ground. Poor kick. Green, Cornelio, Hogan, back to Tom Green. Almost. Could have been a free kick, but again, glad to see it play out. Here's another chance for the Giants. Cornelio, still Cornelio. Good tackle. It's got to be ball, and it is. What was the clip, says Will. The clip, what clip did he upload? You can go have a look. Surprised he missed it. I made it quite obvious as Cornelio's going to have another chance. And this will be for his second goal. This will be huge to Sportsnut. I have him on my thumbnail, so it's a good play to pick for my thumbnail. Him and Treloar. Have Treloar played a good game? We'll have a look at Treloar's stats. He's had 11 touches, 0 goals, 2. He's had an okay start to the game. Sammy, how's Gold Coast's go time? And a good kick. So 2 in a row for the Giants, and they're back. They're back in it. Yeah, true. I don't know why Sammy thinks that's going to be a good idea. Why would you support Gold Coast against your own side?
I have a lever.
That took about 20 seconds. How did you get that uploaded so quickly, though? That's the thing. Like, I understand it doesn't require that much effort. You just got to quickly screen record and upload it, but still.
If you can.
Do you do it on your laptop or your phone? So the shootout continues here, 54 to 59. Like, I know it's dried up a little bit, but still, they're still on track to both kicking 100, which would be the second time I stream a game where both sides go over 100. Ugle Hagen up. That's literally the second time I've seen him, though, all game, and it's almost been a full half. Like, that's a little bit concerning. I don't know why I haven't seen him on the field as little as I have already. This is going to be a good game of footy, though. So far, it's been a good game. Let's just hope the second half is just as good. Bold prediction, none of the teams make 100. Yeah, it's probably an unlikely prediction, but I don't know if it's necessarily bold. Maybe bold. But I feel like there's still a huge chance of the scoring very much drying up and the two sides sort of having just a low-scoring arm wrestle in the second half. Here's a chance though for the Dogs. King Gold, can you put the link to your channel where you upload the clips? Just search up his YouTube channel, AFL Community Clips. Oh, run too far. I mean, you see that paid maybe 1 or 2 times a week per round. Like, you don't see it very often. But fair enough. Should have bounced it there.
Definitely ran too far, didn't he? Big turnover. The Giants can make them play. Jesse Hogan looming large tonight. He's got 3 goals already. Good look at Bulldogs rolling back to defend.
Oh, if King Gold could just link his channel, which is another option.
Almost like a pitching wedge.
Is this played at Spotless or Manuka? It's played at Spotless, right?
So Brian took on board and he could contend with that.
The way the stadium's laid out is quite similar, to be fair. I've been to both stadiums. Well, Manuka. Every time I say or try to say the bloody stadium name, I got told it's wrong. So is it Manuka, Manuka? It's got to be either one or the other. Spotless. Yeah, it's Giant Stadium. I've figured.
GWS tonight. Would he love to?
King Gold just sub to it. Who wins next week, Pies or GWS? You'd think Pies would win it, but look, I obviously want the Giants to win it, and I'll probably tip the Giants in an upset. I just have a feeling that, I don't know, the Pies might be a little bit too complacent like the Swans were against the Power, and I feel like they might drop this game against the Giants next week, which would be huge for the top 8 race if they lost it. University of New South Wales, Canberra Oval. Is that what it stands for? University of New South Wales? Why is that the sponsor if it's not in New South Wales? I know that GWS Giants are a New South Wales club, but yeah, I don't really know why that's the case. 2:40 on the clock. GWS, good kick. And a good mark from Alex Keith, and they're running. And that's a pretty good kick if he can find Norton. He finds someone else in Bontempelli with a good ground level pickup. Norton back to Bontempelli, good handball. Bont's doing quite well in this game. Long ball, and that's going to be Norton again. He's going to kick his 5th. Sorry, Waitman. I keep getting those two names confused for some reason. Waitman is going to kick his 5th goal. Yeah, it was like GWS v Sydney, but then after half time, the scoring wasn't as high as it was in the first half. How do you pronounce Manuka Honey? I don't know. I'm not great with pronunciations. And he couldn't kick that any straighter. Bloody hell, Waitman. He's on track for 10. He's legitimately on track for 10. Like, I don't think he'll kick 10. He'll probably kick 6 or 7, but still. Geelong bad or Eagles are... Yeah, no, Geelong is still a good side. They just didn't really put up much of an effort. And West Coast did actually play quite well. They played their best game, arguably, all year. And again, Geelong were probably a little bit too complacent, thinking it was going to be a pretty easy win. And why wouldn't you? You're up against the Eagles. Who flop when you can play like this? Oh, why flop? Yeah, exactly. Although, to be fair, if he does flop a couple times, he might get a few more free kicks in front of goal to bump up his goal tally. I think this is his record. I don't think he's kicked more than 5 in a game. Well, maybe right now, I reckon if it was a power rankings for best clips channels, even though everyone voted Graz, like, you probably are in front, but, like, you do piss everyone off when you keep advertising it every 5 seconds in chat and putting the link in. Just because you're mod, Toby Green, the man in front, takes a huge, strong mark in. This is for his 4th. It's the Toby Green Waitman show. And it's very strange because both players aren't tall key forwards. They're both small forwards. So you don't often see it at all where 2 small forwards at each end of the ground are kicking the big bags of goals. And it's a goal. Well, I didn't know that. Apparently this is the highest scoring opening half of any game this year. I literally didn't know that. I thought Brisbane Hawthorn or Sydney GWS or even Brisbane GWS was higher than that. But there you go. That's a stat. That's a UCAT stat. What a game this is so far. Like, I picked a good game to stream, that's for sure. Value for money for all the 4 people that have showed up to this game. Quality game of footy. Yeah, this is the standard of the footy we all want to be witnessing. Put link in once, which is tonight. I'm not just saying tonight, I'm saying on every stream you do it. Both games where both teams have kicked 100. There have been 60 plus frees and there have only been 7 free. Get fucked, there have only been 7 free kicks so far this game. Well, there you go. Less free kicks is better for the game. 12. Yeah, 12 free kicks, but that's still significantly lower than the average this year. That's good to see that the free kicks have been reduced as KO decides to go kill themselves. And you don't post a link every stream. Well, you pretty much do. And if it's not the link, it's some sort of message getting people to check out the Clips channel. A message that literally no one asked for. So what's this goal? Did we miss another goal? Potentially. No goal. Jamara Ugle-Hagan, that's his first shot on goal. So 21 points. You need 9 lead change in the second half. Yeah, for how good the game has been, there's only been 1 lead change. The Dogs have pretty much been in front all game. So Toby Green's already kicked 4. 13 seconds to go. He runs to make the free kick even more significant. I can't see the game. And it's fucking stopped. That's why I'll never watch the grand final or any final, as a matter of fact, on KO because of this standalone reason. It's also why I can't watch KO for Saints games, because if this shit keeps happening, then what is the point? So I couldn't witness the last bit of play, but I don't think there was a score, so that'll be it for halftime. Another entertaining quarter there. We saw 4 goals apiece. And yeah, it's really anyone's game. It is really anyone's game. Did not mean to click that button. So half time. Did not mean to do that either. This piece of shit, like honestly. I'm not ordering anything. I don't always order things when I stream. In fact, I don't order that often. I order maybe once or twice every month, I'd say, on streams.
Remnants of the 2016 prelim final, which of course was a classic between
Alright, let's play some Wordle or Foodle or whatever the footy one is. I know Riles Macca also does that for his halftime breaks, and I don't really know what to do right now. I could clean up the water because, I'll be honest, it looks like I've peed my pants. That could be another clip. Look at this, Carmen 22. He's too lazy to go to the toilet, so he's decided to do it on the chair instead. Swans or Saints? I'll probably tip the Swans. Like, I could do what I did against the Lions and just tip the Saints back the hard in, but I'll have to go use my head. I want to get the tip right at the end of the day, and I don't want people to think I'm a biased prick, so I'll go the Swans, but I predict the Swans to win it in a classic. I think it's going to be a close game of footy. We'll show up. We've got Steele back. We'll be hungry and angry after that. If we put up 2 shit performances in a row, then, geez, we are under the pump immensely. Lendis says good game of footy. Yeah, for sure. Like, we've already seen 3 players at halftime score 3 or more goals, which is great to see. Wordle or Foodle. Yeah, I'll do the footy one because that gets people more up and about, honestly. I know Wordle's still good, but it is a footy stream at the end of the day. So we'll grab it up on screen. Before I do that, I'm just going to quickly set up the scores so I can add it to another scene. Will, I'm not playing global. That wasn't even that good. Like, it was okay, and I'd play it again, but I'd rather play the footy version on a footy stream. As would majority, I'd say, would prefer seeing that. Can I make a folder? Group. Both teams will come out hard after their poor performances. I'm tipping us to win by 7. Yeah, that's a respectable tip. I'd probably go very, very similar. It'd be nice to see another high-scoring game of footy, but the Saints don't typically involve themselves in high-scoring games of footy. We either score highly ourselves or score nothing, or allow our opposition to either score nothing or score a lot. No, I won't do GWS. I'll do Wordle because, yeah, I think it'll be a better option. And it'll get the chat up and about. They'll get to, you know, make their guesses and feel like they can be involved in some way, shape or form. But quickly, I'll do that in a couple minutes. Put the link to the clip. I'll put the link to the clips channel. Let's get to, what are we on, 900 subscribers. Although, what was I going to say? I don't know why I said although, but, yeah, put the link to the clips channel. We'll get it past 900 subscribers. You can watch the vlog if you want, considering there's nothing really to do right now, although we will go on to Wordle, because I want that to get some more views. 260 likes is not a bad amount, actually. Potentially, it's a 4 or 10 now. And it's still a 5. It's going to be tough to get views when the footy's on at the same time, especially considering this game's a classic so far. Go to 1k sub. Yeah, cheers, Shannon. I think you've actually put the link and you've timed out that dickhead. High scoring games is Matthew. Yeah, the highest scoring half all year, which is huge. So I picked a great game to stream. Now advertising the rip-off. Okay, mate. That's all that's going to do is get you demodded. Get rid of your mod. So that you don't get to spam your link to that channel again. Can't believe the Saints lost. Neither can I, to be honest with you. Neither can I. Alright, let's set myself off to this scene. And we'll have the live subcam top left. We've got 115 in chat all of a sudden. I don't know how it's spiked that drastically, but I'll definitely take it. But normally when I see a spike as drastic as that, it smells potential view bots or something like that. So we'll chuck a scoreboard as well. Scores on the top left. Aren't you going to get me on? I never said I was going to get you on. Don't need to get you on anyway, Shannon. Alright, we'll do that. Footle. I think that's what it's called. Footy Wordle or whatever it's called. We'll do that for a good 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know if this is actually the genuine AFL version. I don't think this is footy. I think that's rugby or NFL. How do I just search up AFL Wordle? Got a few bloody Bluey videos in my recommended. I'll tell you what, I've watched it. Couple of episodes. Alright, Warple, let's get it up. Like the AFL Yank. This is the NFL. Well, yeah, we'll play the genuine one. I think this is the genuine. Guess the mystery. Oh, no, I don't think it is. Fuck. What's it called? AFL Swirtle. Kingold gets threatened of demod. I didn't say that. I said I might get rid of your mod. Warple. Oh, shit, yeah. No, it's not called Warple. That's guessing the mystery player, but I want to play this the Wordle edition. No, it's not that either. Oh, it's Footle, I think. It's this. Yeah, this is it. My vid's in your homepage. Was it? Alright, let's give it a few attempts. I've got like another 15 minutes. The two Aussies, what team do you go for? It's an SA stream, useless AFL stats website. Yeah, we found it. Get around the useless AFL stats. Alright, we'll go. Can I start it? Why is my laptop so slow? We'll go Tom Green. Alright, drop some suggestions. Go with Crisp. A lot of people like to start off with Jack Crisp, and there's a chance, potentially, so we can go Crisp. Got a few letters. We've got S and R, so R could be anywhere. S is in the 4th slot. Rance. Walsh. I know it's not Walsh because there's an R, but I'll go Walsh anyway because it could narrow it down. And that's a very good selection there, Shannon. You've gotten 3 greens, so we could honestly get it in 4. What could the 3rd letter be, is what I'm wondering. Maybe Naish? No, but there's no I. Yeah, RSH. Marsh, that's a good one. It's probably Marsh, I'd say. Marsh is correct. We got that in 4. That's a good start. We'll go for... Well, we've still got another 10 minutes before the start of the 3rd quarter, so we can go for a few more. Oh, there we go. King Gold's actually being serious fonts. Everyone's gone Marsh in chat, literally. Alright. What should we start with? I won't start with Crisp every time because it's a bit too repetitive and I will rather go different. But Shannon honestly was the reason why I got that done so quickly. Let's go Hinge. UCAT. Okay start. We've got a green. Let's go... No, wait. Owies? It's got to be N. Or font Wines. No, it can't be Wines. It'll be a waste. It can't be Rance. Because there's no E. But I could go for Rance. But I'd see if there are any better options before I'll go Rance. Can't be Jones either. Could be Lynch. No, it actually can't be Lynch. Banks. Well, it could be Banks. I've never heard of a Banks, though. And that's a bit unfortunate. So, no A, B, H, I, G, E, K, S. Buddy. Shannon, mate. There's fucking no way it's Buddy. That's not even his last name. So, from... That's a really good guess to a terrible guess. Mundy. Yeah, that's a good... Yeah, it's probably David Mundy, I'd say. We could get this in 3, I reckon. And we do. Who said Mundy first? You cat spamming Lynch like a bitch. Mate, H was already used, you dickhead. You just made yourself look like an idiot there, you cat. Unless you're taking the piss. Anyway, so that was even better than the last game. We got that in 3. Alright, drop your players that you want me to predict. Live sub count, we're stuck on. It doesn't say. Hold up. 15, 18,572. We're going to get to 18.6k. That's the goal. Bruin. I don't even know if he's played 50 or more games. Or 25 more games. That's the deadline. Okay, could be Bruin then. And I spelt it fucking wrong. Oh, I forgot to press enter. Thank you. Bruin. Not the greatest start, but there you go. We've got a bit of an unorthodox selection to start off proceedings. Wines. It could be Wines. If we get it in 2, this would be huge, but it surely couldn't be Wines. No, actually, let's try and get in 2. There's an N and an R. It can't be Wines. Rants. Yeah, it could be Rants. Let's just go Rants. Could we get it done in 2? Not when I can't move my mouse. Oh, almost. It's not Rants, but literally everyone went Rants in chat. So it starts with R. Third letter's N. Last letter's E. We should get it in 3. Realistically, like, we've pretty much given the answer. R. Ronk. Ben Ronk. That's my guess. And it's the correct answer. Ben Ronk. A few people in chat said it before me, but I didn't read the chat when I made my selection of Ben Ronk. So there you go. The guy kicked 7 goals against the Hawks. Could we see either a Waitman or Green do the same thing in this game? For anyone who is wondering if I'm going to be streaming afterwards, there are a few reasons why I'm not. For starters, still have yet to upload the open the box, so that's going to be opened tonight and edited and got out tomorrow morning. So hopefully I don't stay up too late. And also, I'm getting a little bit sick of staying up late doing the live streams. I've already done 2 late night streams, or 3 really late night streams in the past 3 or 4 days, and I don't know. I just want to take a breather and actually relax and not have to worry about, streaming. So, members only stream. We'll do members only 3/4 time chat, but not a members only stream. Because if I'm going to do a members only stream, I might as well just do a normal stream. Start with Kelly. Ooh, I reckon it starts with L. No, it doesn't start with L. What could this be? Giants' big win coming. Hopefully. Would be huge for the Saints because the Dogs are coming. So, would you have agreed? Would you have complied if the Eagles did beat the Cats? Shelley. Chalk. Is that a name? Chalk? Schult. Shoal. Yeah. Yep, Shaun in the second. No, actually, it can't be Shaun, but we'll go Shaun anyways because we just want to take away a few more letters. And that's a shocking guess. I reckon the second letter's O, the last letter's E.
Upcoming only the 26th VFL AFL player to achieve milestone. How many do you think he'll end up with? We'll take a guess right now. How much football he's got left in on? He did, didn't he?
Rioli?
Yeah. He's only 300. I can get it.
No, there's an E involved. Can't be Rioli. Can't be Neil. Where's the O and Neil exactly? Pesky. Who's Pesky? Who's this guy that I've had his mod that keeps changing his bloody name? And Noble. Yeah, it could be Noble. Let's go Noble. In 3. And it's correct. Who said Noble first? We'll give a shout out to Silver Touch Gaming. And I'm actually going to quickly change out of these trackies because these are wet. No, I didn't pee myself. I gave bloody King Golden Graz the opportunity to do a bit of a clipboard. So that's why I tipped a cup of water on my head. So I'll quickly go change. I'll be at 30, 45 seconds.
Something that we won't get to experience, Bucks, but for these guys to be able to come back and get together every 10 years, I mean, that must be one of the real cherries on the top of being able to make.
But how great is it for them? That is. Finals hopefully, right? That was Sydney this afternoon, 23 points at Adelaide Oval. Todd Marshall kicked 4. Ollie Wines had 34 disposals. Forget the ladder for a moment. If you're just judging for by the way they are playing, do you consider them a finals contender?
Yeah, it's been up and down for Port Adelaide, like it has, I think, for the majority of those sides that are just on the bubble. I mean, you look at Sydney's form over recent weeks. I mean, they're sort of still hanging in. Their form hasn't been great. St Kilda last night.
It's been an interesting round in that regard.
It's been a great round for teams that are a couple of games out. Yeah, so if the Bulldogs can go along with it tonight.
I'm putting a towel over the top because my chair's still a bit wet. I'll start with Hayes for the new one. Yeah, it could be Lenny Hayes. If it's Hayes for the first one, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be really surprised because what are the chances I get the first one correct? And that's not a bad start. It's actually a really good start. I reckon we could get it in 2 here. Let's just be smart. We've got E and S and a Y, which it's probably good that we've got a Y because there aren't many names, footy names that start with a Y or have a Y in them for the first 2 or 3 letters. Yates.
One of his former teammates too.
No. Mays. Not Mays. Remember the Y's not in the third. So it's either the first slot or the second slot. I reckon it's probably the maybe Burns. B-I Bynes. Hines. No, I don't think that's a player. Actually, it could be. My mate, well not mate, actually I can't say mate, but I went to school with someone who used to play in the AFL. His last name was Hines, so we're going to go Hines. And it's not Hines. Oh, I just realised I started with H. Shit, it couldn't be Hines. It can't be Owies, mate. But the second letter is H, so maybe... Who could this be? Miles? Maybe. I don't know a player with a name Miles spelt like that. It's not Miles, but we have M, so we have to get it right. Or Y-M-E-S. Times. Rhymes. Kimes. Bimes. Bimes. Is that a player? No. No Bimes. I guess we'll just do this then. Until we finally get a player. I know Wimes wouldn't be one. 108 in chat. What player is this, chat? Pimes? never heard of a player named Pimes. Symes. Symes, there we go. And I really want to know who this player is. Who is Mr. Symes? Because I've never heard of him. It's probably an early 2000s player who played maybe 40 games. If you played more than 100 games, I'm sorry, but that's a player that I've not heard of. So we'll go Symes AFL. Brad Symes. I'm going to guess he played 34 games. Played 80. He played 80. He played till 2012 for Adelaide. There you go. But bit of a dud player, it seems like. He played 2 clubs. He played for Port Adelaide, then he moved to the Crosstown Rovers in Adelaide. Not many players do that. Like, I don't remember any players who have played for both Port and Adelaide. Like, why would you want to move to your Crosstown rivals? What's the point of moving Port to Adelaide? I guess maybe you got delisted at Port. He must have got delisted. I guess wanted to stay in South Australia. I'm not too sure, but that doesn't happen very often. We've got 121 in chat. Guys, we've got a huge game of footy on our hands, so once we do finish up this footy wordle, we're going to head back to the Bulldogs v GWS game in another 5 minutes, probably still 5-ish minutes. So don't go anywhere. We have a huge stream up for grabs. A huge game up for grabs as well. Alright, next game. Yeah, it is sort of betrayal. It's like if a player moved from Carlton to Collingwood, which is exactly what Dale Thomas did. Salem. Decent start. What's the game link? Go to useless AFL stats and just search up AFL Wordle or Footle. I'll actually put the link in so it's not as confusing. Game is on already? Seriously? Oh, K's behind a couple of minutes. Fuck yeah, you're right. Did Bont just kick a goal or are you just saying that? I doubt Bont just kicked a goal. I think you're just saying that. But the game started. So, how about we get to that 3/4 time? I didn't realise the game just started. Well, we'll continue then. 3rd quarter. Bont just kicked one. Did he actually? Because I'm significantly behind then. He would have kicked one in the next 5 seconds. I'm just looking for Bont. I'm eyeing down on Bont. Piss off, Bont kicked a goal. How delayed am I? Oh no, I'm still another 2 minutes behind. Shit. Alright, well there you go. So Bont did kick a goal, you're right. So I missed the first 2 minutes of that quarter. I'm a little bit disappointed. Someone should have told me. I know it's not your guys' fault, but I'm still slightly annoyed actually. Let's just switch to the live reaction. There we go. We did. Did you? Maybe I was just too invested into the game of Wordle. Green for number 5. And he's kicked 5. What a game of footy this is for Toby Green and for both sides. I was going to say and for the Giants, but they're still behind. They still play pretty well though, to be fair. And the scoring continues to pile on. Alright, let's quickly update the quarter time. All the 3/4 time scores there. And the timer, we'll set it to... No, we are... I know we are bloody blurry. Quickly change that. I'd assume you stream D's v Lions next week. No. I'm not. I'm not streaming that game. I'll be in Sydney. I'll be actually on a flight at that very time the game starts. And I'd prefer to be on a flight, to be honest, than streaming that game. Although it should be a good game of footy regardless, but still. So you can claim that game if you want. It'll probably be a good game of footy. Well, that's actually nice news for me. Good on you. I won't be streaming any footy games next week. I won't have a place to stream it. I don't think there's a point in wasting a night in Sydney in your room streaming a fucking footy game. Like, what's the Friday night game for next week? Bulldogs, Hawthorn, West Coast, Adelaide. West Coast, Essendon. Like, that doesn't look very appealing to me. And another free kick to GWS. They don't pay advantage. Green really wanted his 6th. And I think that goes to Riccardi. How high scoring is this game of footy? This is their chance to hit the lead. To right, footy fan. This is for the second lead change of the game. I need 10 lead changes to occur. It could still be a potential chance. You'd think for sure now both sides score over 100 points. And Jake Riccardi, hopefully I didn't say Peter again, kicks the goal. And the Giants, for the first time since the first couple minutes of the first quarter, they hit the front. West Coast v Essendon will be better than Western Bulldogs v Hawthorn. I don't think so. I think Bulldogs Hawthorn will be better. Two better sides playing off against each other. I know West Coast and Essendon are both shit. Well, you say Essendon are shit, but maybe Essendon aren't that shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just so weird after what we saw last week. Last night. I keep saying last week. I hope it was last week. But it was last night. $99 in chat. Good amount of people in chat. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. And if you are new to the channel, hit a sub. Trying to get to 20k subs by July. Any time in July. As the goal. And it could still be reality, but you know, all the subscribers help. So yeah, stream's done pretty well. The two Aussies. I'm pretty happy with how it has done. But it's probably due to the fact that the game's been like outstanding so far. That could have been a free kick to Toby Green. They didn't pay it. Make your bed. No, I'm not making my bed. I'll make it after I finish this. Rate the Hawks out of 10 this year compared to expectations in their list. What would 5 be? Like, would 10 be... Oh, shit. Waitman's out. That's not good. An elbow, it looks like. He's popped it out, I think. I'm pretty sure he has. That's what it looked like. Oh, fuck. GWS will win now, says J-Dodd. Well, I mean, that's good for my tip and everything, but I don't want Waitman to go out of the game. He was a huge factor into why this game was so good to watch. And now he can't kick a big bag. Who's your favourite Essendon player? No one, really. I don't like anyone for Essendon. I don't like anyone. Like, maybe if you asked me this question last week, it'd be a bit of a different answer. I'd actually have a genuine answer, but it wouldn't be anyone who played on the weekend because they all pissed me off. I like Draper, though, but I didn't like him when he took those clunks against us last night. Oh, no. Poor drop, Mark Ugle-Hagan. Can he make him pay? Not with a kick like that. Just too high. What chance does he give his forwards? Good tackle, though, on Whitfield. Should be ball, and it is. Really hope this game has a thrilling finish. So do I. We've been starved of good games of footy. Like, when was the last time a game has been decided by under a goal? We didn't get one last week. I guess Hawthorn Collingwood, which ironically is the last game I streamed. So scores are level now, 73 apiece. He put some weight onto that arm. Get it? Because he's Waitman. I'm glad I looked away there, to be honest. Hopefully, my big call in this game was for both sides to go over 100. You're 40 seconds behind? I'm pissed off I'm that far behind. I'm not 40... Fuck off, I'm 40 seconds behind. Sucked in Mitchum got flogged today. I don't live there, mate. I couldn't care about Mitchum. Oh, because you made me do that, now I've got to restart the KO. There we go. Norn takes a mark. It'll be another goal. The scoring just continues in this game of footy. Shall we do a new trend? Go to Sydney in yellow shorts. I don't own yellow shorts, Go Tom. I don't think many people own yellow shorts. Yeah, they did. They played probably their best they've played since the Collingwood game, I'd say. The Eagles. Which is good for them. Gives a bit of hope for the rest of the year that they can compete with the good sides. And another lead change, you're right. That's the third lead change, I think. But unfortunately, K is buffering again as 9-11 approaches. So right now it's 9-11. Huge. I'm going to refresh KO. Defying all the odds, UK actually owns a yellow pair of shorts. And why is that the case? Why do you own a pair of yellow shorts? Who owns a pair of yellow shorts? And of course, Go Tom says it as it hits 9-12. Waitman's going to come back on the field with a dislocated elbow. I guess he can come back, but, shows bravery, doesn't it? So Waitman could still contribute to his big bag that he's already got. McRae. Scott. Norton almost. Oh, another goal for the Dogs. Another goal for the Dogs. 73 plays 85. You should go to every big thing like the big banana, big shrimp. That'd be a pretty good video idea for the off-season, but that would just cost way too much money. Going to every single big thing, because there are actually tons. So much more than what I actually thought at the start. Like, I thought maybe there were like 20, 30. There were like over 100. When I went to Canberra for the Giants Saints game, I saw the big Ned Kelly. I can't remember what town it was in, but it was on the way to Melbourne and Sydney, or Melbourne to Canberra. So yeah, I saw the big Ned Kelly, and I've seen the big banana, and that's about it. They're all the big things I've seen. English takes out the ruck. Treloar. This could be another Bulldogs goal. Treloar. Scott. And he's nailed it. Can you believe this? The Dogs are on fire, says the two Aussies. Maybe Waitman doesn't need to get back onto the ground. They can do it without them. Without him. Glenn Rowan. Yeah, that was the place. You're right. I forgot the name. But yeah, I stopped off at Glenn Rowan for like 20, 30 minutes. Have I ever been concussed? Luckily, I haven't. Like, this is significantly high scoring. Like, significantly. I haven't seen a game as high scoring as this in a while. The Dogs are better without Waitman. Maybe. Nah, they definitely need Waitman back out on the ground. Help add to the Dogs' goals. Giants in a lift if we want to under a goal match. I'm sure they will lift. I'm sure they'll get back in the contest. It's only 3 goals as well. Like, this sometimes happens with high-scoring games where a side gets a run on with 3 or 4, and then the other side responds quite quickly with 3 or 4 of their own. And right now, the Giants, they look to be doing that right now. Treloar. McRae, it'll be cut off. Perryman, I think that is number 7. Are you sub to ads and dunks? I don't think I am. But I don't think they really care that I'm sub to them or not. They don't know who I am. At least they haven't banned me from the Discord server, unlike another certain AFL player. Crap, Bulldogs could overtake the Swans. They're on 6 wins though, so they won't overtake the Swans at the end of this round, which is good for the Saints as well. But they could overtake the Swans and the Saints next week, at the end of next week, if they win this game and they win against the Hawks. So it really is huge. Like, the Saints are actually fucked. We could be 10th. Like, if results don't go away, we could be 10th. We could be 11th at the end of next round if we lose to Sydney. If Gold Coast, like, Jesus Christ, just goes to show how important that game was that we butchered. It was just a golden opportunity. Like, it was an opportunity to go 4th at the end of the round. Can you believe it? But because of that loss, if we lose next week, we could go as far down as 11th. That's just how even this season's been. Or how close it is up the top. Which is frightening if we go 11th. And now the Dogs are on with the overlap. Jamari Ugle-Hagen's calling for it. Will they give it to him? No, they don't. In fact, they give it straight to Sam Taylor. That's a shit kick. A useless kick. I tip the Dogs, but want the Giants to win because ladder prediction's more important. Yeah, exactly. Like, tipping is fun, but unless you're like at the very top of all the tipping comps you're in, you don't really care as much about your tip. Like, let's just say St Kilda are playing Brisbane last game of the season. I tip Brisbane to beat St Kilda, and if I get that tip right, I win the overall ESPN tipping comp, and I win $50,000. I win all the prizes or whatever or not that I'm in the competitions for. But if St Kilda win, we secure a top 4 spot. If we lose, we jump out of the top 4. What would I prefer? Like, I genuinely probably would prefer St Kilda lose so I can get the Brisbane tip right. But I guess if I was smart, I just would tip St Kilda to avoid myself being in that situation. But that is a pretty interesting question. Waitman for a chance at his 6th. He's back on the ground after a dislocated elbow. Jamara. McRae. Short to Jamara. He'll fall. No, that's not Jamara. That's bloody Libba. And Libba's going to go back and have a set shot for goal. Lol, you just tipped the Saints. Yeah, I know, but if you were in that situation and you did tip against the Saints, what would you do? Like, who would you prefer to win? Like, let's just pretend it's not the Saints and it's the side that you support. Like, who would you be supporting? Cardi, did you finish the 2022 collector album? No, I haven't. Nowhere near completing the set for any of the collections this year, but I'm not really collecting the cards to try and get a set. Saints and Swans have both lost in 3 rounds this year. Oh, there you go. And that would be this round. I can't remember exactly the round, but it was the round we lost to the Power, and then it would have been no, you didn't lose in round 1. It would have also been the round we lost to the D's. Yeah, it was because yes, Gold Coast beat the Swans. Giants said, yeah, they do need the X for the game as well for it to be close. Because I really don't want the Dogs to run away with this. It would be pretty disappointing after such a good start for both sides. Well, there's still plenty of time left. There's still over just under half a quarter and the final quarter as well to play out as Norton takes another mark. He's been pretty solid in this game after quarter time. Norton lining up. Yeah, GWS are in desperate need of kicking the next. Norton kicks the goal. It's 25 points. Game high lead. Still far from being game over though. Just because they're up by 25 doesn't mean the Giants can't come back here. Oh, this is bad for the Saints. It really is, because look at the Dogs' percentage. Their percentage is 118.5. It's actually pretty good. GWS won't win. Probably not. First to 97 theory says otherwise. What's the first to 97 theory? What, the first side that scores 97 is expected to win, or almost always wins, which is usually the fact, because you know, if you score 97, you're probably going to win, because the other side don't usually score 97 as well. This could be another one for Bulldogs. Got to do well here, the Giants. 80% over 100 to 115 is good. Yeah, but yeah, you're right, I guess, but our percentage has taken a beating after that game against the Bombers as Bontempelli kicks out in the full. You're supporting the Hawks quite passionately next week now. Yeah, who will I be supporting next week? It'll be such a huge rivalry between both of our sides, AFL Legend next week. I couldn't care about Melbourne v Brisbane. Hawthorn I'll really be supporting. I'll be supporting Freo, because I think it's a lock for them to make the top 4 now. I'll be supporting probably Geelong v Richmond, because I now know our top 4 spots are not going to happen anymore. So I'll just be supporting the top 4 sides if they're playing against sides that are contending for the finals. So Hawthorn, hopefully they win. I might even tip them. I don't often tip the Hawks, but the Hawks are 100% capable of winning that game. They're just such a patchy team, so inconsistent. Give me 53 good reasons why I should all-night stream LP. I couldn't give you one good reason. Do you think that St Kilda are in my top 4 in my mid? Yeah. Even I wouldn't have had them in my top 4 at the same stage. Like, you're overly optimistic on the Saints. But again, like, it's not out of the question. Like, we probably have the same chance to make the top 4 than the Power making the top 8. Well, maybe not after the game against the Swans, but still, like, we could still win against the big sides, but I just don't see it happening. Love your vlog, cheers. Jeez, the Giants are under huge amounts of pressure here. The Dogs go inside 50, find Jamari Ugle-Hagan, and he's going to line up for his first. A guy that I couldn't see at all in the first half of the game. And I'll fast forward a little bit. I think it's a goal. It's a bit annoying how I'm a little bit delayed when I'm watching on KO, but KO is the best option up in this room. Cheers, Kiki. Yeah, everyone watch the vlog after the game if you haven't already watched it. Ugle-Hagan kicks the goal. It's going to be really tough now for the Giants. 73 plays 104. Huge quarter for the Bulldogs. They've kicked away massively with 6 of their own. After the Giants actually kicked, I think, the first 2 of the quarter after the Bontempelli goal. But I still feel like the Giants could still kick a few goals late and make things interesting. They definitely want to kick the next. They definitely want to kick at least one more in this quarter to stay in the game. Just to stay in touch. This fucking KO is so shit. My God, I thought KO was actually supposed to be good. You're 4 for 4, aren't you, Tiki? Yeah, she is. She must have tipped the Bombers. Cheers, Marco. I'm sure you would have loved the vlogs, the Bombers fan especially. Bloody hell. It's just a complete domination for the Dogs in this quarter. Here's another chance. And Shaki. I mean, this guy, he's done literally nothing since he's been at the Dogs. Haven't seen him at all in this game, but he's off to a great start. 116 in chat. James AFL is excited. Mate, I'd be excited too if I was a Dogs fan. The Dogs are now probably going to overtake the Saints in the power rankings. Who does Kiki even go for? Good question. I think Richmond, but she changes teams every week. And Shaki, you spud. You can't do anything right, mate. I want to know where Shaki actually plays. Isn't he a forward? He's the forward that doesn't kick goals. Is he playing in the ruck? Doesn't seem like he's playing in the ruck. You'll get 100 tips plus go time. 100%. Shaki takes a good mark. Tall duck can't. Cardi, that's so not true. Well, maybe not now, but it was at the time. Like you said you supported Richmond, Bulldogs, Essendon, Carlton. Okay, so who do you support then? You support Brisbane now, but back then you supported Richmond and bloody Bulldogs. Like it makes sense now you support the Lions if you live in Brisbane, but just stick with a side. Don't continuously change sides and be a bandwagon. Like it's shit. People who do that. Shannon used to do that. I mean, obviously he stopped because he's been supporting the Eagles for the last couple of years. I reckon he only supported the Eagles, started supporting the Eagles because of the fact that they won in 2018. And now, well, they can't buy a win. Good tackle. Green. KO, you prick. Oh, now I'm just watching a picture with sound. And now the sound stopped. This is a shambles. Now it's back, but delayed significantly by 40. Every time this stops, it just delays itself. This week has been, Trish. What's the week been? Alright, good tackle. Now the Giants, they need to kick a goal here to give them some sort of hope. Leading into the last quarter. They're down by 32. Riccardi. You'd want to go to Green because he's hot right now. He's kicked 5 already. But man, that's just not a good kick into the advantage of Green. And the Dogs are now just going to hold it. Been going for the Cats since May 23rd, 2001. Since you were born. Yeah, for me, April 15th, 2003. Oh, here we go. There's a chance. Shaki gets tackled. That's got to be holding the ball. It is holding the ball. Your KO's fine. Mine's not. Maybe it's the internet, potentially, and the fact that I don't usually watch KO on this iPad. Not like that should make much of a difference at all, but still. The Giants score behind there, rush behind. I've been a free member since the day I was born. Yeah, I've been sick of the sport as well since the day I was born. I think I was a member ever since 2004, maybe even 2003. But I don't think there's much of a point becoming a member in 2003 when the season started before I was born. So I think I first became a member in 2004. That would make more sense. Shaki again. He's had a pretty good last 5 minutes, although he did miss that shot that he probably should have taken. 14 subs away from 18.6k. Do you think the Swans are overrated? Yeah, a little bit, I reckon. They're a little bit overrated. Even Rolls Macca agrees that they're overrated. He was saying that on his stream today. And I think the Saints are probably overrated as well. Just a bit. I mean, you're overrated when you lose to the Bombers by 36. I've already got Foxtel, mate, but I can't watch Foxtel on this setup. It would require me to literally move my whole setup downstairs and back up every single stream. It's just so unnecessary. So that's why whenever I stream, I just watch it on KO because I can, but it's not really, yeah, not really that productive. I feel like the Dogs are the only side that can score from this point on. 17 seconds. The Giants are just holding. They can't afford to concede again. Otherwise, it'll be just way too much. Treloar inside 50. And it could have been a late Bulldogs mark as it KO buffers yet again. Pretty good quarter. Well, definitely for the Dogs. They kicked 6. It wasn't the greatest quarter as a neutral to see both sides fast attacking. It was a good start, and then it was just all Bulldogs. So, 31 points. The Giants need something big in the last quarter to have a shot at winning this. They still could win it, but it'll be tough. You know what? We'll continue the Sporkle. Or the Wordle, I should say. If I can find it. Alright. We'll play for the next 3 or 4 minutes. We'll play 2 games and then we'll get back into the footy. Wrong tab. Yeah, I don't know what's up with KO today, but I'm going to start probably just using it on the PlayStation from now on if it's going to be like that, because it's been shit. Yeah, I'll do members only chat for the next 3 minutes, just to give members something. So if you're a member, here's your lucky opportunity to reap the rewards of being a member. I'm only going to do members only chat for the next 3 minutes until 9:36. So now only members can type. Alright, I guess King Gold. I'll start off with we'll start with Monday because that's what Graz was saying. And mods are also allowed to chat as well. It's mods and members. Everyone who isn't a member can suck horseshit. Hopefully it doesn't mean that the viewers drop. Just stick around for another 3 minutes. It's all good, all good. If anything, this is your time. Call to action to become a member so you can chat. AFL legend. TKK 990 comes out of the waters. Good start though with Mundy. Anth Salini can chat. King Gold can chat. They shouldn't drop. Again, I didn't say I was going to turn this on for the rest of the game, only for the next couple minutes. Viewers will probably drop. The fact they're actually going up. Anyways, let's not be dickheads. Those who are members want to make the others feel welcome, not make them feel like they're too poor to afford a membership. Because they're probably not too poor to afford a membership. They just don't want to. They don't feel the need to, which is fair enough. All right, let's actually get this going. So members, let's actually help me out with this footle. Monday. I reckon there'd be Sunny, Lenny and James, Honey. Good shout for the only one of the few non-members in the chat, because if they're mods, they're actually still technically members. It's weird though, because all the members are essentially mods as well. It's funny. Honey, what could this be? welcome new members go time. We haven't got a single new member yet. Laney. Viney. It's got to be Viney. Yeah, Sports Nut. AFL Legend says Viney first. Alright, we'll go again. We'll go maybe 1 or 2 more rounds quickly before the start of the last quarter. And then after the last quarter starts, we'll set it back to normal mode where everyone can chat. So you might feel like, oh fuck, I knew it was Viney. I just want to tell Cardman what it is, but I can't because I'm not a member. That's alright. It's all good. Alright, let's start with... Yeah, it's definitely not cunty there, King Gold. Walsh. Shocking start. King Gold, again, don't be like that. Do not be like that. You're not making yourself look any better. Def's not Heaney. Maybe... Oh, what could this be? Viney. No, there's an A in it. SP8. Oh, what could this be? So 31 points in the actual game. Still 100 in chat. So, you know what? You might not be able to chat, but if you haven't liked the stream yet, go and chuck it a like, as we've actually gotten a member out of it. Capish has become a veteran member. You absolute legend. Or you can reap the rewards down below. You can leave a chat. There you go. Huge. Welcome to Capish. If that's how you say the name. I haven't even seen you in my chat, so I don't recall seeing your name very often. So, there you go. Alright. We'll finish this off quickly, and then we'll get back to regular proceedings. Neil, maybe? That's... Well, I know it's not Neil, but let's just go for Neil. Let's get something. We haven't got anything. The footy starting. Oh, shit. Well, you're right. The footy starting. How about we just... We'll finish that at the end of the game. Let's get back to normal proceedings. I appreciate it a lot, Capish. I want to set it back to members, subscribers only. So now anyone can chat. Who's the first non-member or non-mod to chat? Alright, it needs to be a huge start for GWS in this quarter for them to get back into this game. Alright. You're free. Shane's the first. Alright, they're back. They've been let off the chain. It's Shane. Yep, it is Shane. Alright, how was that, chat? How was that to be... Kados, how to become member? What's this about Kados, how to become member? We trying to say Cardi, how to become member? You can go check the description. There's an option right there. If anyone wants to become a member, there you go. It really does help out. And I do want to give more to those who are members. Like, I know there are small little incentives such as emojis, exclusive emojis, live streams that are only exclusive to members, but I reckon I probably should give out more. That's a good kick. And that's a really good kick. That's a goal. The Giants kick the first of the last to give them a chance. 80 plays 105. How about you do a stream on AFL community clips? King Gold, that'll be interesting. Instead of telling me to do one every 5 seconds. Scary locked up with the non-members. Yeah. Can mods join members only streams as well? I'm not too sure. I don't think so. No, I don't think they can. But for members only chats, mods are still able to chat, which I guess does make sense, considering that if you're a mod, you should be able to. So I might do that again, maybe every other stream for like a few minutes, just to test it out, to give members a chance at sending a message if they want to get their message read out easier. People are paying you, Pat, to do what they ask. Alright, I don't know what you mean by that, but sure. Norton, 7 grabs at it, almost seemed like. He took at least 4 or 5 grabs at it, but he's going to line up for his 4th. Or maybe even 5th. He's been super. Cardi, have you done Warple? I've played it before, but I didn't play the actual Warple game. As goal to Norton, and the Dogs kick their 17th of the game. They lead by 31. They extend the margin back out to 31. Oh, would you rather donation or members? I'm not too sure. Probably almost members, I'd say. But again, it doesn't really matter. Both are very, very nice, and I appreciate both. Just as much, really. Just as much as each other. So, yeah, back out to a 31-point margin. And, yeah, that's actually his 5th goal. So, Waitman, Norton, and Green have all kicked 5. And it's only just the start of the final quarter. So, that is huge. But this isn't good. Like, I wanted Giants to make a bit of a fight back. But that goal is just going to make it tougher. Yeah, obviously it would depend how much the total was. Up the doggy, says IGM. Here we go, out the middle. This is what they need, a clearance and a... You know, an actual decent clearance. That wasn't a good clearance. It'll be a free kick, so that'll work. They've got to use the ball here wisely, the Giants. Green inside 50. High ball. Really tough for the forwards to come at it. Oh, English got crunched. You'd say this has been game of the season, says Shane. It's been a good game. It's been high scoring, but it's not been the game of the season. I don't even think it's been a top 10 game. You can't have a game that's a 31-point margin being the game of the season. But it's been entertaining to watch, that's for sure. It's probably been game of the round so far. He's now a chance for the Giants to counter. Oh, here's a chance for K to piss me off, and they've done it well by constantly freezing yet again. This is really testing my nerves and patience. Must kick, says Sportsnut. Oh, here's a chance for the Giants then. Oh, Michaela's become a member. Michaela MC, rookie member. Huge. That's the second one on the stream. Probably would have been better if that happened before we set it to members only mode, so you could have actually gotten a chance to chat. But regardless, I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'll have to give out more offers to those who are members, so they can actually stick around. The goal, Giants still in it. 25 points, huge goal, Anth. Swansea Richmond best game this year. I predict the final score will be 111 to 118 Dogs way. I'll go with Dogs win. I'll go 105 to 124. Yeah, look, I might do a members only stream sometime next week, but it's just like the last 2 times I did a members only stream, which were only for test streams, I only got like 1 person at the max in my chat. Which is weird because this stream I've seen quite a few members all take part in messaging. So I don't know why there was so little people when I did the members only streams last time. 125, 123 Giants win. Your members are toxic. Well, UCAT and King Gold were being pricks actually, to be fair. So they were acting toxic, to be fair. Can't disagree with that. Bontempelli. That was exciting. Well, if you do it after, you'll get more people. What, becoming a member? Yeah, but I don't want to do one anyways. Maybe for another time. Jeez, you're obsessed with my streams, King Gold. Get someone else to do it instead. Get GoTom to stream. She probably don't get him to stream. I could raid you though, GoTom, if you want to do an Evo stream. So I've already got 100 in chat. Gardner, I reckon if the Dogs score one more, it'll probably be too much for the Giants because 25 points, that would require them to kick at least 4 or 5 goals without the Dogs scoring themselves. Here's a chance for Waitman. Could have been high. He hasn't contributed to the goals so far in the second half. Has only kicked, well, he's kicked 5, but all in the first half. Dogs win by 30, 92 to 122. Good tackle on Bont. Oh, not a good tackle. It slipped. Did that well, Bontempelli. They've got to be clean here, the Giants, and composed. They sort of are. Green just goes for a kick and hope. But it does work. It'll be a free kick. You would assume high tackle. 10 more subscribers away till we get to 18.6k subs. Schedule the next members only stream. You'll get more members on. Well, yeah, I would get more members on if I scheduled it, but I don't care that much. I'll do another one when I do another one. Hogan almost. Not a good kick, though. He had... Who is 31 for the Giants? It's not Finn Lace anymore. I think it's Jared Brander. G'day, Red Dead Boy. Could have been a free kick. Canelio! Almost. 87 1-on-1. An even 4-goal margin. Really interesting this game of footy has been. Yeah, maybe don't beg King Gold and he could potentially give you a mod if you don't beg. Because you mod on a lot of people's live streams. You mod on UCATs, Riders, Sammy's, I think. I think you are mod on those 3 channels. Because for the most part, you do a pretty good job as a mod, but sometimes you can be fucking just as bad with your advertising of your Clips account. What are your thoughts on Lenza? Yeah, he's a great bloke, and I get around his content. Like, it's actually good stuff. Quite underrated. Unfortunately for a lot of people, I will not be streaming after this game. I've still got to open my box of footy cards I want to get out tomorrow. I've got to get up pretty early for my sister's footy, and I just want to take a bit of a break. Like, I've sort of had enough of the late night streaming past 10. It's just a bit too late. So yeah, I don't really like the late night streams that much. Well, it's not like I don't like them. I just want to stop doing them for once. So yeah, not tonight. I've got to be a bit more disciplined. Lenza joins the chat as we were talking about him. Thoughts on Egg Footy? Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't know who Egg Footy is, so I can't really give you my thoughts on him. But yeah, Go Tom says he'll stream, so I'll rate him. Amanda, I don't know why you want me to do a sleep stream. They're not that entertaining. Especially the last one, because I did literally nothing as I woke up. I just ended the stream. You're just literally seeing a man sleep. At around the same time you should be asleep yourself. Egg Footy. Who is Egg Footy? Alright, GWS probably need the next goal in at least in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Let me have a look. Egg Footy. I'm surprised I haven't seen this guy pop up in my feed. Because he's getting some decent views and they look quite interesting with the thumbnails. Yeah, I'll give him a watch. What does he do? Like, just reviews? Like, is it... Like, how does he differentiate his content from others? Like, what does he do to stand out? My name is Lucas, not Amanda. Well, hey, how could I have known that, considering the name comes up as a Lucas, but... sorry, as Amanda. I'm assuming you're using your mum's account. So I'll try and keep that in mind, but again, apologies if I don't. remember. I gotta go to the toilet. Not often do I take a toilet break mid-game, but I'll have to do it right now. I'll quickly be back. Hopefully I don't miss out on the goal. Didn't miss out on much. Mark of the year, OMG, you missed it. Piss off. If that actually did happen, I would have been actually really pissed off. I missed out on Mark of the year. I'm trying to think. Did I witness both Mark and Goal of the Year live last year? I think I did. It was bad, that Saints loss. Yeah, it was really bad. It's worse than just bad, I reckon. Bad is an understatement. Right, hence she missed Goal of the Year last year. Yeah, that was fun. He missed it while streaming the bloody game for his own side. Like, how unlucky do you have to get? How did he miss it? Was he, like, not watching the screen, or did his KO crash or something? Like, what was the reason behind him missing the goal? So I do remember that. Yeah, it's funny. Oh my god, what are you doing? Downfield for no reason. Can the Lions beat the Ds? Yes, I reckon they can. It'll be a big test for themselves, considering they haven't played at the G for over 2 years. Did you watch Riders footy? Nah, the time I was scheduled to go to watch Ryder play at his local ground, unfortunately, my parents were pussies and they backed out because of the weather. So I decided, well, yeah, I'm not going to go. Couldn't go unless I want to take the bus there on my own. Hawthorn better beat the Dogs. Yeah, otherwise, well, we're in some trouble. They do that, and we get kicked out of the 8. So, it's weird. I'll be honest with you, I still probably want Gold Coast to win all their games, because if there's any side that kicks the Saints out of the 8, I wouldn't be too pissed if it was Gold Coast. And I think you could probably share similar thoughts with me there, AFL legend, considering the Suns. You can't hate them. You know, they've never made the finals. No, I still don't have my license. I've been so slack on hours as of late. And even if I did have my license, I'm not going to drive to Kyneton by myself. What's the point? It's just a waste. Oh, God. This is not good. Bontempelli kicks out in the full. There's still 9 games left, mate. What, 9 rounds? I don't care. I still don't want the Dogs to win. You'll drive there? Yeah, sure you will. I'm pretty sure that would probably take you like 3 hours. Well, maybe not 3 hours, but still 2 hours-ish. What a slack. Alright, King Gold. What do you do for a living? Remember me, Cardi? I've been watching you since 2017. I think I do, Jimmy. 2017, that's a while ago. Green takes a strong mark, and this is for goal number 6. You should play for Kyneton next year. Really? So you don't live too far away from Melbourne then? Because that's sort of around the area, obviously, where Ryder lives. And, you know, he heads to Melbourne quite often as he works at the MCG. So, even though the margin's still 4 goals, there's still 9 minutes 21. You never know with the Giants here, with the way the scoring's been in this game. Thank you, Lucas, that's the name. I don't know if my content's better than Cater McDonald, but I'll take the compliments. I've definitely been putting a lot more, you know, effort into my channel over the last week, and it probably goes to show if you look at the channel with all the uploads and just content in general that's been released this week. Yeah, appreciate it, Mick. Oh, no. Oh, no. A world record. I don't know if it's a world record. 9:14 to go. Here's a chance for the Giants. Cornelio. They've pretty much got to do everything perfectly from here to win this game. I'll take that compliment. It's a com. I didn't notice the camera work being all that impressive. I didn't notice it being too different from normal vlogs, but I can't tell if that's sarcastic or not, Kingo, but I'll take it regardless. So Lenza, appreciate it, mate. You'll stream it like 10:20. I'd schedule it for maybe a little bit earlier because I want to end it. Maybe, yeah, 10:20, I guess, could work. Good tackle. Oh, no. Bont. Tackle him. I'm a big Giants fan in the next 8 minutes. As much as I like the Dogs as a team, I hate the Dogs right now. Because the Dogs are probably in the top 2 or 3 sides that I like the most. What win-loss record do you think the Saints will finish on? I reckon either 13-9 or 14-8. And I don't know if that's generous now, 14-8, but yeah, maybe not anymore, 14-8. But if we finish 12-10, we're not making finals. So you're not going to get a final spot with 12-10, and 13-9. There's no guarantee. So I hope we don't finish on those records. Otherwise, yeah, we're in some huge trouble. This could be the sealer for the Dogs, but it's a point. It keeps the game alive just. Your memberships are well worth and very cheap. I recommend the rest of the chat to be a member. You're missing out on heaps. I mean, look, can't dispute that. Hello, AFL and cricket stuff. So Connor Iden, just got to go down the guts. That's what we weren't able to do when we were playing the Bombers and we had a slight chance of getting back into the game late. Like, we were just playing too safe. We were playing like we were in front by 4 goals, trying to save the game, not trying to win the game. Green. Oh, here's a chance for the Giants. And they're still in it. How many minutes to go? 7 minutes 23. So there is still enough time if the Giants are good enough. Toby Green could have kicked 7. He's been so good in this game. Like, when the Giants are playing well, you know Toby's playing well. After the song goal, hopefully, that would be huge. What's my real name? My real name's Patrick, but no one really calls me that. They call me Pat, but I mean, my name is Patrick. We all love the high scoring games. You probably don't really love it if you're a coach of either the Giants or the Dogs in this scenario, but everyone else is definitely loving it. Padman Vlogs, there you go. So the next score the Giants get, and they'll be on 100. For the 3rd time this year, we're 2 sides over. Oh, God, stop. Inside 50 years. Sorry, KO just crashed. Where's Green? Dale. Used to play for the footy club that I used to play for. Which I won't say. I've got to kick a goal pretty soon though, the Giants. There's not that much time left. 19 points. What is Kev live streaming? Is he just doing Evo or is he doing a live reaction? Yeah, next minute or two, I reckon, AL. Would be very huge if they got to go on this passage of play. Cornelio, just keep it in, mate. Keep it in. That's all right. 6:51. Fourth time this year that two teams have scored 99 plus. Yeah, but is it? Who else scored 99 plus but didn't score 100? Oh, this is just a frustrating experience, this KO shit. Like, it just keeps crashing when I don't want it to. Oh no, this is it. Waitman. I wanted him to kick a bag, but I don't want him to kick one here. The Giants are going to be strong, and they are. Oh no, oh no. Could have been ball. It looked like it was ball. Waitman. Could pay high, but they won't. Maybe Foxhole goes better. I haven't used it since last year. I don't think it is better. Still, which says a lot about Foxhole Go considering how bad KO's been this thus far. Giants are still trying, which is commendable. It's admirable. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you think that's deliberate. Who wins between Port and Suns next week? I mean, I'd go Port, but who else would everyone else go for? I don't know, I'd go Port. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Like, you can tell when I'm pissed off at KO when it just stops. All of a sudden, like, why is it doing that? Giants are going to lose. Yeah, probably. Yeah, exactly. That's why I went the power. I think home ground advantage plays too much of a factor, even though the Suns have every chance of winning this game. Cornelio did that well. There's still a chance here. The Giants have just got to go now. Oh, I think there's probably not enough time now. They need 4 scores, 3 goals, 4 goals even. Trelaw. Couldn't find Waitman. Big call was 10 lead changes. So unless I didn't get... Well, so unless, you know, I got a big call correct in the last 2 games, that's another round where I'm going to be fucked.
Come on, iPad, please.
Well, there's 5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Can I just wait?
Yeah.
But can I just wait till it's finished?
Bring it down there.
I'm just going to give it up now. Although I might want to give it up considering how shit it's been. Like, for fuck's sakes. Maybe I'll never use the iPad again. But Dunkley, this will be the game.
It's going to be a foot race, and I don't think that the...
I just saw Graz's latest upload. And that'll be game. The Dogs are going to win. Giants refs losing. Fuck KO. KO's been the real loser, not the Giants. KO has been the real loser, and it might lose my subscription if this continues. Although I still need to use this app when streaming other games, but if it's going to be shit like this. Yeah, bloody tipped the Giants, but again, they let me down. They still played alright. I mean, they're going to probably score over 100, but still, they're going to lose. You're going to be 0-5 with it. You didn't tip West Coast, surely. If the Giants kick one more goal, your prediction was spot on. Oh, shit. Yeah, I said 105, 124. KO's been terrible. It's just been shocking. Like, this has been the worst KO has ever been since I purchased the fucking thing, which was literally pre-season this year. Alright, GWS need to score one more for my prediction of 105, 124 to be correct. But the Dogs, the more goals they kick, the higher they increase their percentage, which is bad for teams like us. McNeil has kicked a point. And that's it for my prediction. What would you do if you were the AFL CEO? Yeah, do a few things. I'd definitely do a few things. For one, get rid of some of these stupid bloody rules, like the dissent rule. Well, g'day, Alec. He's buffering. Yeah, it's same, Michaela. Crap, it really is. Come on, at least score 100 GWS. Because I don't know what it is about it, but when two sides have 100 on the scoreboard, it's satisfying. I don't know why. It just is. It's something about it. I know, well, everyone says that, yet... Like, why can't the AFL listen to the fans? No one wants all these bloody rule changes. No one fucking asked for these rule changes. And no one asked for a lot of other shit that the AFL have been adding to the game. Bring back membership card, barcode, and shitty apps on phone. Yeah, they have. That's probably a reason why the crowds have decreased. If I was to see, I'd also make it cheaper to go to footy games, because... Oh, here we go. GWS could go here. Green for 7. And he's got a goal. He's got 7. And both sides score over 100. That's footy at its best. Well, that's the case. Seven goals for Toby Green. New record. No, I'm not going to play Evo, but I'll give GoTom a raid. Because I feel bad when I've got all these viewers, but just sort of waste it. When people want me to continuously stream, but I can't tonight, so I'll just give it to GoTom. He's scheduled his stream for 10:20. You might want to potentially schedule it for 10:15 because the game's going to finish soon. I'd assume you would scrap footy in Cairns if you... Yeah, I would. Or at least if footy in Cairns was going to happen, have it exclusively happen in the day. Because I think we literally had footy in Cairns at the worst season. Like the worst time at night during the wet season. Have it like in August at 1:45 PM if you want to have games in Cairns. Or at least any games in Cairns. But I just would scrap it, honestly, because... There hasn't been a single good game in Cairns besides from that kick after the siren against the Suns and the Tigers back in 2013. Yeah, we make them a lot of money, but think about it. That game, honestly, looking back on it, could cost us a top 8 spot. Now, can Toby Green kick 8 goals? He's got 140 to kick his 8th. And I think if he does kick his... Actually, is 7 goals the standalone most amount of goals by any player this season? Has anyone else kicked 7 goals this season? No more country game. I might even bring back Heritage round as well, because I don't really know why they stopped that. It was a good initiative. And maybe have a game at a suburban ground, like maybe bring back Princess Park or Moorabbin or some other grounds potentially. Deutsche VFL, not really. I follow it, like the scores and all, but I don't really watch any games. Like I don't go to any VFL games because I don't really care that much. Let me check the free kicks to see how many free kicks have been paid in this game, because for the other two games where both sides have scored over 100, there have been a lot of free kicks paid, so yeah, we'll just have a look at that. I'm pretty sure, though, there haven't been that many free kicks paid. It's been quite free-flowing. The umpires have let the game just play out, which is good. Yeah, 17 to 11, only 28, which is half of what was paid between the Lions and the Hawks. Oh, stop freezing. Why are you freezing now? Cunts almighty. Last chance for Green. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. The only chick VFL stats see a place from the draft are going. True, or just players who are going to be brought back in the week after who are just in the VFL after an injury, and they're just there to get some game time. Check to see how well they've played. And that'll be it. Green won't kick 8. Waitman, one of the best players on the ground, particularly in the first half with 5, but you know, a dislocated elbow doesn't help. Calm down, mate. Like you've got issues.
Well,
what?
maybe that's on my iPad.
Mate, you would let me use it, so.
You said I'd have it back at 9:45.
Well, whenever the game finished, I thought the game would finish at 9:45. For fuck's sake. Well, there you go. I can't watch any of the fucking post-game coverage because he's too much of a. I don't know. It's his iPad, to be fair. But what? Oh, that's not intended to me. Fuck. King Gold's now going to upload that. Yeah, no more game, but at least it's finished. But I actually wanted to see what they were going to say post-game, but I can't. Let's get to 200 likes. We're actually 4 away. We're not going to get to 18.6, but we still could by the end of the night if the vlog does well. So go and watch the match day vlog right now. Go time. It's your time to shine. Good morning, Zach. I'll be ending the stream very soon. You always come at the worst time. You come when I'm about to end. Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to miss out on best on ground. I'll probably just turn it on anyways if I want to watch it afterwards, but I probably won't. Because I just talk shit about St Kilda anyways. Alright. Yeah, everyone head over to Go Time stream. Go Time. Chuck the link to Go Time. So we're going to get everyone to raid Go Time. Go to AFL. Because I'm going to be ending it. But a mate of mine in Go Time will be doing a stream himself. So if you want to continue on watching someone stream, you can go and check his stream out there. So I'm going to put the link in. And also, if you haven't watched my recent vlog, it's out as well. So go check that out when you get the time to. Hopefully that picks up with its views, because it's just a little bit hard to get views when I'm uploading it at these just difficult times. 200 likes is a huge achievement. You'll be ready in 3 minutes. Well, I'm going to just start chucking the link in. So start heading over and just put Cardi Raid in the chat if you want to. I'll stick around for the next 2 minutes, but I've got to open a box of footy cards because, I want to get it out tomorrow. So I've got to get it done pretty much now. Otherwise, I won't get it done and I'll sleep in. And I'll be heading to my sister's footy tomorrow. I don't necessarily want to go, but I feel like it'll be a good experience just to head down to a local footy game. I haven't been to a local footy game in ages. The skills will be shit. Like, I'm not really going to watch much of the game, but yeah, I just want to see how it's like. It'll be in Devon Meadows as well, which, I'll be honest, I know someone who lives there. I won't say who it is, but I know someone who lives there. Every Tigers insert you get, say my channel name on the video. King Gold. I'll say it if I get like a box card for Richmond. Every Tigers insert you say. How do you make thumbnails? Photoshop. I'd like to say that I've improved on my thumbnails over the years. Like, my first few thumbnails were completely garbage, but as of late, you know, they're definitely not as bad. Oh, we helped Go Time get to 400 subs. He's got 18 waiting. He's never had more than 18 waiting. We're going to get spam his link. Everyone, let's get Go Time as many people to join his stream as we possibly can before he starts going live. I like to give people raids, people that I know to help them out. So if you want to help this guy out, this is a stream you'll attend to in the next 2 or 3 minutes when he can get everything set up. Whilst he is setting up though, you can still stay here and ask your final questions. How much time to go? Oh, the game's finished. I forgot to put the full time up on the top left, but yeah, full time. It's a cardman raid, is what it essentially is going on right now. How many star powers do you have? I don't know. I don't have many green star powers because I haven't really got many cards in ages. Say JS if you get a Tigers case. Maybe, because I'll be honest, why would he watch a footy card video? But I probably won't anyways, because we'll get a lot of views and he'll get pissed off. Shout out Egg Footy. Well, I don't even know who he is until now, so I'll watch a few of his videos. Maybe I think he's shit. Like, I haven't watched his videos yet. He probably isn't going to be shit. Like, he seems like a good guy and seems like he's got good content on his channel, but we'll just see when I watch a few of the videos. Alright, 65 in chat. We're just waiting for go time to go live, and then I'll finish mine. What am I streaming next? I'll try and fit an Evo stream in next week, but I won't be streaming on the weekend because I'll be in Sydney. So I'll try and fit in an Evo stream if I can. If not, that's alright. So yeah, go and watch my vlog if you haven't already. What's your favourite stadium? Probably the G, I'd say. Biggest stadium in the country, the best stadium, the home of the home of footy really. We're the grand final. Is usually played every year. Go time, bloody hell, you're costing yourself views here. Crowd's so small that they're all getting photos. Yeah, for the footy, of course. Come on, go time. Best on ground. I don't have it on luckily, so I don't get to listen to the song. Best on ground. Best on ground. So guys, go ahead to go time stream if you want to. I'm still waiting for him to start before I end. That's why I'm still here, because I want to finish quickly. He says he's live now. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's going to be live now. I want to spam the link in. So go ahead to Go Time Stream and just spam Cardi Raid. And just go check him out. Go check his channel out. There's the stream because I'm going to finish up. Everyone head to the link now. Here's your call to action. If you want to make me a happy man, do that. I'll be gone. I should have a box breakout tomorrow morning. But I guess with me sleeping in, there are no absolute promises or anything like that. But we'll see what happens. So you guys for watching. Pretty good game of footy that we streamed. Yeah, it was a pretty successful stream as well. Go watch the vlog and all that sort of stuff. And we'll see you soon. Bye.